All right. GM, GM. GM. Kyle, what's up? What's crack-a-lacking?
Morning.
I seen Ken. Oh, there's Kenny right there. I was about to say, I seen him in the Bears Discord.
Yeah, dude.
How is he not in here? Is he still just sitting in the fucking stage?
By the way, how goaded does Bears have to be to get Kenny Powers to participate in a NFT town hall in a Discord? Holy
I know.
shit,
I know. I was blown away when I seen that fucking blue lizard in there stuck out amongst a bunch of bears. Yeah, that was really exciting. Kenny, good morning, sir. Glad to see you.
GM.
Glad to see you actually participating in a community. It's kind of exciting.
I'll tell you this much. It's been probably 2 years since I've been in a Discord town hall. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Felt good. I missed those days.
It was a very bullish call. I'm pretty sure it's recorded, so you can go back and listen to it. But a lot of good stuff, a lot of good alpha in there. More Zeet information in there than I had anticipated in that call, Kyle.
You're gonna have to hit me with the info because I was listening, but I was running amok. I had to go get my truck this morning. We were doing breakfast, coffee, dealing with the dog. I was doing a lot this morning while I was listening to that.
Yeah, I mean, my interpretation is always bullish. You know, they talked about a partnership that's coming for Zeet. That's, you know, the way they kind of expressed it, the way I understood it, it's going to be really big. And they are very bullish on Zeet to the fact that if this ends up turning out to be, Scotty said he believes it could end up being like the next meta in social-fi or social marketing. And if it does, you know, that Bears are going to eat very well. He did imply an airdrop or some type of an allocation of Zeet token.
I heard him say that they've explored it as an option. He didn't make any promises one way or another, but I'm sure that there are several things on the table in front of him, and that's definitely one possible scenario that they are considering.
Yeah. So GM teacher Katie, always an interesting song choice, is what she said. Yeah, it may be coming across shitty, but you know. Shout out Hans over on Abstract for the tip. Thank you, sir.
Hans already, man.
Yeah.
He's like, bam, making it rain on us, hoes.
But we're live on Abstract, X, Kick, YouTube, anywhere and everywhere you want to go watch. So make sure you just join us anywhere. But yeah, the bearish town hall was definitely not bearish. And it it just goes to show you that there's actually teams, still focused on their communities and building. And they talked about that they're going to be ramping things back up with socials.
I didn't know that they had such a big Instagram account. I heard him say that, and I immediately went and followed him on Instagram. They've got a bunch of cute little, short. They're not really GIFs. They're like little short. I don't know what exactly they are, but they're cool. It's a well fleshed out IG account that I didn't even know existed because I don't do a lot of Instagramming anymore. But very cool.
And when you do, it's not. When you do the Instagramming, it's not. Looking at cute bears.
Well, really, I don't use any social media that much other than X anymore. I mean, I use X for this space, but man, I wouldn't even have Instagram on my phone if it wasn't my wife's preferred method of communication. She literally won't text me. She just DMs me on Instagram all day. She sends me reels. That's sort of my channel with the wife. But
yeah. But either way, very bullish, bearish community town hall. Make sure you go listen back to that.
Do you know where the recording is? Is it there?
I would imagine
in the Discord?
It's in the Discord. If somebody has any comments on that, just drop them in any of the chats. I would think they would get it out somewhere in there. Maybe in the news channel. I'm looking right now. I don't know if it's going to be out that fast, but it'll probably be up to where you can go back and listen. Maybe Vanna even knows that answer to that question. But speaking of bearish and speaking of Blinko, we are going to be having every month, there's going to be a leaderboard. The leaderboard's being built right now. you can go on, play Blinko. You won't lose your honey. You won't lose anything you have. You have to be using the reality check referral code to qualify for any of the prizes. Right now, there's a Pudgy Penguin mystery box. I know we're going to give some mod keys, as I said in the community, in the town hall.
The good ones.
Yeah.
I got what you need. I got the ones you got to have them on-chain heroes to farm. Don't you worry.
Those are good
Your
keys.
Boys farming them keys.
Yeah, those are good keys. Then on
I
top
was so
of that,
pissed, dude. I woke up this morning and I fucking realized that when I claimed, when I called all my fishermen back last night, I forgot to send them back out. I missed a whole significant fishing period, but that's all right. They're out there fishing again now.
Maybe they need to get like AI assistants like Moody Madness has. That way you can fish constantly. And it's not a bad idea. But Tolly also dropped a little thing I wasn't expecting. He said he's going to add even some other stuff to the prize pool. So the way this is going to work, the leaderboard that's getting built out, we're going to have weekly prizes. We're going to have one big prize at the end of the month. Anyone that's on the prize pool is qualified into a drawing, and it's going to be, fucking Christ.
By the way, by big prize, we should qualify big by broke spaces host standards. Okay.
Well, I mean, it depends.
You guys a crypto bug.
It depends. We're taking some of the money that we're getting from the referrals. We're going out buying prizes. We're going to be reaching out to other communities to get prizes. We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. So the bigger this pot goes, the more bigger prizes we can get. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it grows and see how it goes. We could end up with a little Pudgy in there. Hell, I don't know what's going to end up in there. That's determined. Like yesterday, I was clicking the shit out of Blinko. So, and anything I play is bouncing off of that code as well. So, but yeah, just make sure you get signed up, because the more interaction we get underneath that, the more prizes and the more opportunities for people to win every week. There could be random times where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm tired of listening to everybody talk. I might play Blinko and just pick someone out of the audience. And when I hit a Blinko, whatever I win, I'll send it to you. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel for the day. We're just going to try and give back to the reality check community and anyone that's on abstract, bearish holders, things of that nature. So we will keep you updated, but right now any play will be retroed back to the leaderboard. So if you're already actively on there, we do appreciate it. And we will get that leaderboard out from the guys here soon. So, but anyways, enough housekeeping stuff.
The last thing on the bearish subject, at least for this particular moment, I do have a tweet pinned to the top. I'm trying to decide if I want to use that cool Mohawk bear as a PFP or not. I don't know. I've got a lot of comments, but not a lot of votes, guys. It's a poll. There is a thing to vote.
Well, I'm telling you now that you are such a.
Oh shit! I pinned the wrong one. I pinned the one where I was trying to ratio.
I see the
Kuro.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Which mission accomplished? We ratioed Kuro.
Vanna posted in the comments. Harriet was recording. Sure, it will be posted shortly in the Discord. So, for the Bears Town Hall.
Dope. I might go back and listen to it again later.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, I'm not gonna update the fucking stream layout every time you change your fucking PFP. It's staying with this green one. You're shit out of luck. I can't keep up with you because you change your PFP too much. I wish Cube would take that shitty badge from you, so you couldn't do that. Yeah, because it just fucks things up. Yeah. So I don't know. Kiro, GM, what's happening?
Me? Oh, wow.
Yeah, GM.
Good morning.
What's going on?
GM, Jesus. I just been reading all the pinned tweets. Really cool to see you giving back to the reality check community via Blinko. Never knew that there was a speculative ZEET allocation for bearish holders. Excited to see the abstract top performers on this day, especially after yesterday's headlines. I think headlines are good for everyone inside and outside of abstract when it comes to NFTs. my eyes are on charts. My eyes are on grails dropping on floors.
Yeah, I mean the Bears floor price. Just speaking of that, I mean it's up massively. Kenny, when did you buy your Bears? 0.035. Like
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
like
under
the bottom.
0.04. Yeah,
Yeah,
under 0.04.
yeah, and I added one there too as well, and that like bro, that one on the floor right now, that double fish. Oh shit, excuse me, that double fish, Kyle. You see that one on the floor?
Double
Wow.
fish or double fist?
It's a double. It's a double fish.
Double fish.
It's got
double
a.
fist
It's
is my favorite Pornhub category. But
Yeah.
anyway, moving
no.
on.
It has a fish on top of its head and a fish in the mouth.
Yeah, that is pretty
It's
cool.
a,
I wonder what old
pretty
General's
darn-
deal of the day was here today.
Probably the egghead. Who knows? Who knows?
I got my 10th bear yesterday, actually, too. So that was pretty fun. I have all 10 staked now, hibernating. I've got the feisty 20% bonus, yielding my ticker burr via Aborian. Feels good. Feels good to have 10 bears staked. And, I was looking at them and I'm like, dude, if I ever wanted to sell one of these on a massive pump, it'd be so hard to choose which one because I've very carefully picked ones that I really, really like. A curse of mine in NFTs since the beginnings of the journey into the NFT and Web3 space, man. I've always bought stuff I really liked, which makes it difficult to part with. I don't know. I might just have to keep all 10 bears forever. Who knows?
Yeah. I would, or just add some more of that. I told you, quit buying shit that you're going to fall in love with. That way you can actually take some profits one day, and you've refused to do so. You're gonna be diamond handed all the way to the.
Well, what's cool is the one that I bought yesterday it was literally listed on the floor. That's why I clicked buttons furiously to bridge some ETH over to Abstract real quick and buy that one. Somebody just put it right on the floor. Yeah. Very nice white bear with the black little hat, not the tiny hat that we reference sometimes, but little hat, little top hat, black T-shirt with the skull. It's just got very good color coordination going on.
Well, that's great. He also gave some hints on the Zeet cards that are like bearish and the NFT communities themselves as well. And references like, he even said like a community card could end up being more valuable than like a whale card because,
and he described it as everybody's not really considering that, like you're thinking of it as a squad leader, but it's really like a community. And when you think about it that way, an NFT community, I mean, if the bearish account decides to participate in a tournament, I mean, that's a big community. Organic community right there, ready to roll. I mean, I would say most of your favorite NFTs probably have a bigger community than most of your favorite KOLs do. And bearish and Z cards. There's not a plague card though, is there?
I don't. No.
I've never seen
there's
one.
not. No, there's not a plague card. Not a plague card. There are only 49 bearish common, 2 legendary, and 12 rare on the bearish side. And then Zeet, and there's not very many listed as well. On the Zeet side, these are the only 2 brands that are on there. There's no legendary revealed yet, but the 12 rares and 55 commons that are available. So, they could end up being a pretty good play. It definitely made me want to scoop up more of creators because if there's an announcement coming for Zeet that is going to be like extremely bullish and is going to grab a lot of attention, and if Scotty's bold enough to think that like Zeet could end up being a new meta in the socialfi space, and social marketing, like, bro, a lot of these creators, even big or small, are going to cook. Their cards are going to get expensive. And I would definitely, if I were you during these low times, try and look at getting, some decent creators. Somebody just bought a rare tut, which is, $57. So I was lucky enough yesterday. Somebody weaved me a Zier card. What did I pay for that thing? It was $11 for a Zier card. So I'll fucking take that all day long. They weaved a Tolly for $5.78, an ICO Beast for $18.59, a Von Doom for $5, and a Gorilla for $6.80. And the way when I look at this is like Scotty said that people that signed up for this to be creators, they signed up for a reason. They signed up, they knew what they were signing up for. And I see some people on here that I know own brands that are in the middle of launching and doing things. Like the biggest one for me, Pop Punk and them just announced that they raised $1 million for Pumpcade. And I could see, I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, why is Pop Punk on here? And it's like, okay, so is Pumpcade gonna do like a Zeet tournament? And if they do, then like owning a Pop Punk is fucking ideal. One, because it's his brand, but will he exclude himself? I'm sure he will. But either way, like being part of that squad, I think could end up being big. So you got to kind of do a little bit of research on the back end of what these creators are actually doing in the space. A lot of opportunities, I think, on the Zeet side of things. So we'll see. Wheels GM, sir, what's crack-a-lacking?
Not much. I hear you guys talk about Zeet all the time. I'm always curious about it, but I have a strict rule of not buying verified collections. Any news on that?
What do you mean? Buying collections
Not buying
that are not verified
collections. Yeah, I mean it's a fair point. You actually asked the OpenSea guy about it on Captain Space a couple weeks ago, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Damn, somebody just bought that rare. Bearish.
Damn, did they really?
Yeah, 0.025 each, $51.
Furiously clicking buttons. Oh,
were you really?
Dude. Yeah, I was.
I'm fortunate. I have a rare bearish and I have 2 commons. I will sell you my rare bearish for 20x that price.
$1 million.
$1 million. Wheels, right now, I mean, the amount of information we know is still just kind of very limited. Scotty was just in the bearish Discord talking about like what their hopes are for Zeet. They're bullish enough on their product to think that this will end up being if it is successful, that and it lands the way that they're expecting it to land, that it could end up being a new meta for social fi marketing. And he said that there's an announcement coming. I believe it's a partnership announcement coming here soon that should make a lot of noise. So, however you're building your squads, however you're building your deck, whatever you're doing within Zeet, stick with your fucking plan. Look for the underrated creators and, or go by the big names, whichever way you want to go. I still think there's plenty of opportunity with the floor price being $2.16 Wheels, that you could almost just put in WETH offers, spend minimal amount of money, because I know you like to trade. And I mean, even just from a trading perspective, I think this floor will go up. How much higher? I can't tell you that. Is it going to be an easy, fast flip like you're doing right now? No. I think it's going to be a little bit of a cook, but if you like I said, I just got a Zier common card for $11. Like I could just relist it at the floor. I don't know what his floor is of his common cards. Somebody will see Zier post about Zeet, which he has been, and they'll go try and buy it. His common cards listed right now. The floor is $26.58. So do I turn around and relist it? No, I mean, I that's not my plan. But it, there's opportunities there to make money. And even if you don't want to relist it here and you're wanting to try and get Zeets, then you can go on Zeet and relist it back on Zeet and get Zeets inside of that marketplace. So, there's multiple avenues there. They talked about bearish and the possibility, if and when there is a token for Zeet, that bearish would benefit in some way from that as well. So, there's everything they're building. They're trying to bring values back to the bearish community and the IP. So, if you would have been listening to Kyle 2 weeks ago, like Kenny did, and bought bearish at 0.03 ETH, you'd be up over 2x right now.
I mean,
I
the
did.
moral
I
of the story
bought
is
4 bears.
The moral of the story is just copy trade Kenny, because I was telling Kenny to buy bears for the last like fucking 6 months. He actually bought the bottom. So
You
good
didn't
for
buy
him.
4 bears.
I bought 4 bears. Yes, I did. You guys didn't specify which bears.
Oh, you bought the fucking steady teddies, bro.
Yes,
Yeah.
What he said on the never mind.
On
Yeah,
the
I
what?
believe we have let's revisit this in 2 months trade update between you and I, because I bought bears.
Yeah,
and you bought the other bears.
Yeah.
And we said, okay, we'll see where we're at in 2 months.
How long ago did you buy those?
Right when I
Me?
bought my bears.
No, I'm talking about wheels.
Yeah, I think it was like same day, right? I think. Let me see.
I was like,
2
congrats,
weeks
bro.
ago.
Good pickup. He's like, no, I bought.
All right, so you bought during the hype. I see all the sales chart here. So you bought during the hype of them moving over, right?
Yeah.
So where were you buying? Around the same floor price, 100?
169 bear, 135, 178, and then I sold. I sold 178, 179. So I was buying like 130, 170 range, selling around the 200, 180 range. I only have one more.
So you sold
one for 250. Yeah. Those are quick.
So right now you're down.
Oh yeah, he sold them. Wheels is the only bigger Jeet on the stage than you, fucking Jesus.
Well, it's 100. It's 113 bear right now for the floor. So
Guy's average hold time is 34 minutes.
34 minutes.
False.
Yeah.
I held my inks for 13 hours, sir. So
The motherfucker didn't get the memo that NFTs are not meme coins, and the average hold time is longer than 1 minute.
Yeah. Any updates, Wheels, on when these are actually migrating over?
they're already migrating over, hence the dead price.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So why can you not find right now? The only collection that pulls up for me is
They both came up for me.
Oh,
I just searched a second ago. Yeah, I saw the ETH and the Barra collection.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention because I didn't want it to be. Oh, I see it there. 0.03 floor price.
Oh my God, Jesus isn't paying attention. Stop the presses.
Yeah, so the floor price is $20 more here. They've got a lot of sales. A lot of sales going on.
They're cool. I mean, they got a lot of activations coming. Highly recommend sweeping up to 200. There's a nice, cool shirtless one with the red backwards hat. I've been eyeing. Yeah, check it out.
Didn't you sell them?
I sold 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You said yours has a red backwards hat with what?
Yeah. He's holding like a I don't want to say the J word, like
he's holding a joint.
A spliff. How that? Yeah, there you go.
Okay, why?
The family friendly.
Come on, get it out of your mouth, bro.
The J word, Wheels. I didn't know you were based in fucking North Korea, buddy.
Yeah. Jeez, you think the fucking Juice is gonna come up here and arrest you or something?
I hope so.
No, not happening.
I genuinely thought there was a Jew joke coming. He said the Jew word. I was like,
no,
what
like,
fuck?
See, now you're going off.
This is abstract.
Bro, you're going way off.
The J word to me is not jump.
It could have been jump. It could have been Jack. Could have been John. Could have been anything.
Jesus peace.
You take it, God almighty.
What, dude?
I don't know. We just can't let you out of. Where are you at, anyways? You're not even on stream.
I went to go get some more fucking coffee, buddy.
Jesus
I went
Christ.
to go get some more coffee. At least I took my phone with me. When I look up and you're not on stream, you just done fucking left.
That's because if I leave,
all of a sudden radio silence.
That's because if I leave and I take my phone, the abstract stream goes dead. So I can't do anything.
I was just refreshing the coffee mug, dog. Don't worry about me.
Reality check with fucking Captain and Idiot here. You had to go get his fucking coffee refill. That's for anybody that goes to Coffee with Captain show. All right. So yesterday, OpenSea, you were able to reveal your chest. Many people cannot find. It's not in the rewards tab. It's not on my rewards tab for where you can go see your referral, what your refund amount is going to be. And I have a tweet pinned at the top. It's the second one past the the Blinko reality check stuff. And you can actually go see what your refund is going to be. It shows the amount that you had earned from waves 3 through 6. It shows the prizes, the amount of money that the prizes were valued at, less the so all that's deducted, and it shows what you would receive back. So mine's $473.42. It says that I had $1,021 in fees through waves 3 through 6, Kenny. And I would lose if I decide to do this. I haven't opted in yet. You have 19 days and 8 hours left to make this decision. You have waves 3 through 6, but you're going to lose these treasures. Is this something that like I should just hold and wait for TGE, Kenny, or should I just get back the $473?
Man, with no clear sight of when TGE is going to happen, you went pretty hard on the first 3 waves too. I think the majority of people,
I went way heavier than this on the first 3 waves.
That's what I'm saying. So you're still in good position if you do reclaim that cash.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really no like end sight as to when TGE is going to happen. And that's a significant amount of money. $500 is, that's a decent chunk of cash.
Yeah.
I personally, if I was you, I'd probably take the money. I mean, since you did well on the first 3 waves, I think the majority of people that have a significant claim are probably going to claim it just because, there is no update as to when TGE is going to happen. So
you don't think they're going to like put a little asterisk next to every account that gets a refund and like, yeah, we're going to get your ass on TGE?
Well, I mean, you're obviously an early beta tester. You and I are both testing the mobile app right now. I think these things are going to be, weighed in as well. So I think obviously you probably won't get as big of an airdrop as you did if you kept all of them, but I still think it would be pretty decent considering you farmed pretty hard on the first 3 waves.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd probably,
because I have 10 total treasures right now. And then this would suck up 4 of them. So, and it put me kind of back at square one. So
yeah, I mean, my refund ended up being like either $43 or $34. It was something like that. So I was like, they can keep it. The wave 3 where the refund starts, I got a decent treasure because of the tier that it started me on because I was still going pretty hard in wave 2, right? So I actually got a pretty good treasure even though I didn't farm very hard for that. I think I'm just gonna, they can keep the fucking $30 or $40 or whatever. It'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Yeah. I don't know. Wheels, did you have a lot of money in that? What are you doing?
I don't honestly. I checked out for a minute. If I'm being honest.
Oh my
Wheels,
God.
did you check your refund on OpenSea?
Oh yeah. There you go. $140. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna let it ride.
Okay.
Right. Or that could be like 5 gem assists. Maybe I'll do that.
Oh my God. Such a waste of money. Don't be buying gem assists, bro.
Or it could be one bearish as well.
Go buy a bears. Go play some fucking Blinko.
Yeah, dude, the Supreme Bears, brother.
I'm waiting for a special Blinko link. Is that up?
Yes,
it is up.
What am I doing here?
It's right there. You're gonna go play some Blinko. What do you mean? What are you doing?
I will play a Blinko for the first time ever.
Are you?
I will do that. Yeah, I will do that.
Use the code.
You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. I'm not even the type of person who really enjoys gambling games, but it's such a good use of IP. Like that, it's just such a fun experience. Look, I'm not a big gambler. I've said this 100 times. I never put like big money through it. I always like bought the cheapest entry I could, so I could just spin it over and over again because it is fun. There's stuff flying across the screen.
What kind of game modes could they bring to this? Like chaos mode or shit, or like I mean, what? When I think of different game modes, I think of like a slot machine, Kenny, and like some of them have like freak out features and like chaos mode where it'll just automatically, go into like a respin. And maybe it does that, and it's just like the whole screen's just going crazy, and then all of a sudden it gives you like this like super Blinko mode, and
Yeah, bro. I've been with you in a casino before. Cheese is all about maximum sensory overload, like screen blow up in front of you, and he's like, "Woo!" Yeah.
Yeah, Hans
He's
just
a piece of
asked
slot machine that deploys an airbag that knocks him out of his chair at the end.
Yeah, so Hans asked a good question. He said, do you have to use the code only once? Is there a way to check if it worked? Because I don't see any difference. So once the leaderboard is up, I'll be able to show names and or wallets, whatever, that are on the leaderboard. But as of right now, like I can see if the number goes up or not. I can't see the names, not until, or the wallets until I get the leaderboard. But all you have to do is use the code once. Once you use the code, that's acting as your referral. It's not going to affect your honey. It's not going to affect anything you previously have done on Blinko. It's just bringing and acknowledging that you will be in the reality check ecosystem and qualify for prizes and rewards.
How do I know I use the right one? I show up and I see just a white bear with the green beanie, and the URL looks the same, like blinko.gg. How do I know?
You went to it through his link. It should have worked because it is the right. Like I remember when we were doing the Blinko tournament on Z, I had copy pasted the link into my DMs or something, and then was copying it from there to post all my Blinko tweets for the Z tournament, but it wasn't using my referral code. So I got effectively 0 referrals despite doing pretty well in the Blinko tournament.
When you did that, Wheels, when you go to actually like click on that link, it at the top, it would have showed the referral code, and then it quickly moves it to just blinko.gg.
Okay, I saw the equals reality. Okay.
Yeah. Did you see the equals reality?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so that's what it does, and then it automatically just goes to blinko.gg from there. So yeah, it'll update. It'll, like on my end, I haven't seen the number go up, or maybe it did. I don't know. But yeah, you only need to use the code once. I'm gonna get with Tolly and figure out what prizes. He said, let me look at my wallet. I'm gonna look and see what else he's gonna add to the mix here.
Damn, bro.
So this prize pool could end up getting a lot bigger for this first month. What did you realize?
Oh, I just noticed that Amigo is the bottom lowest app on the discovery page because it's not spotlighted anymore. So it's not getting upvotes for being in the spotlight.
I haven't even heard much about Amigo. And
yeah, I mean, aside from the back and forth about, Z doing its stuff at the same time. Yeah, it's
yeah, one of the other things that I've been seeing a lot of tweets on over the past few hours, since yesterday, I guess, the Rug Pull Bakery, there were some upgrades done where like you could clean your kitchen, I guess. And so I'm sharing this. The prize pool is now $49,979.
Goddamn.
So, but I guess the thing is like people can clean their rugs. Like when you try and rug someone, I don't know if there's a fee or what it is, but apparently it's changing the dynamics of the game to where it's going to end up costing people more money. Like it's not EV positive for you to play the game. And a lot of people that I see get, 200,000-300,000 XP a week, they're on the timeline saying like, this is not good. Like I'm not playing until you guys get this fixed.
What? The game itself is an exercise in spending money to, make the kitchen that you're participating in the top kitchen. I didn't expect it to be EV positive. I mean, even the Moody Drops thing, you're not winning money. You're just spending gas to farm XP. So, like, look, if all things are just a transaction farm, I hate to say it, Moody Madness for now is the most efficient one, and that's the one I'm just gonna keep dropping them balls. You know what I mean? We keep dropping my balls, Jesus.
Yeah, but I think prior to this, there was many people that were in the positive versus their spend, especially because the prize pool's growing so massively. Like even if you look at Scarly's kitchen here, Cock Ring Cake House,
Shout out to Scarly.
Yeah, shout out Scarly and the Cockring Cake House crew. 2,038 cooks, but that doesn't mean that all those cooks are baking the same amount of cookies. And
does the number one kitchen get the entire reward pool?
70% of the reward pool goes to the number one, 20% to number two, and 10% to number three.
Interesting.
So, but that's the thing.
Has anybody done the math on that? Like, how much is that per? Well, I guess it depends on how much you put into the kitchen too.
It's your output.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not evenly split up. I don't even know how to do the math on that. Then it'd be.
Well, that's what Scotty was talking about. How some of these mechanics are similar to what Zeta is going to be, as far as like your output in Rug Pull Bakery. Your output determines your rewards. So if one person in Scarly's Cockring Cake House is doing drastically better than he's outperforming everybody by 50%, he's going to get the biggest. That person's going to get the most of the 70%. So I'm trying to find some of the tweets that I was seeing about it, and why are they not pulling up? But yeah, there was some people definitely on the timeline saying that it's not. Some new mechanics were introduced, and it's kind of fucking things up. So I don't know. Go join whichever bakery you want to do. There's only 5 days left, and right now Scarly and them are absolutely killing it. 10.5 million cookies have been baked in that. So pretty fucking
big stuff here.
Pretty fucking insane.
Speaking of Scarly, loosely, On-Chain Heroes. I'll pin this to the top. There you go. Let's see. Eve caches are live. Seems like so when you play, this is a thread, but it looks to me like so when you're playing the World's Eve side of Maze of Gains, you're getting world seeds instead of gold coins, right? And there's now you can now spend those on these caches that are going to have inside of them items that you can use in On-Chain Heroes world, which is, On-Chain Heroes season 1 was like super lit, early abstract days, Ticker Hero went live, the floor prices went crazy, all that. Season 2 incorporated weapons and armor. And then, there is no real season 3. The next iteration is On-Chain Heroes world. So if you want to get to, stacking some items, getting prepared for that, this is your opportunity to get some things stacked and ready for On-Chain Heroes world, which I think is going to be really cool. Anyway, that's pinned to the top. You guys can bookmark it, take a look, read through it later. I'm definitely going to be playing that, and I'm going to be putting some of the keys for you guys to go play it in the Blinko reward stuff.
How many keys do you have? How many keys are you giving away?
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Let's see. How many do I have right now? I got to open it up. But
whatever the number is, that's what
I had 19 last night, and then I did a 5-key run last night, which, to be honest, I was pretty smoked out, and I didn't do as well as I could have done. But yeah. So I probably have 14 right now, but I've got 6 heroes, and I've got a 25%. It takes 12 hours. So you're fishing the pond that you can get the keys out of for a 12-hour duration. There's a 25% chance that each hero comes back with one, and I've got 6 heroes fishing. So for right now, I have 13 keys, but I'll continue keeping these guys fishing and bringing in the keys.
Nice. All right. Well, good. Moon High, what's up, bro? GM. Let's wait to hear.
Yo, what's up, GM?
What up?
I minted inks yesterday.
Did you get a cool one? Did they reveal yet?
Yeah, they revealed.
Yeah, they
okay, cool. Okay, cool. I went and looked at the collection last night. It seemed like some of them were revealed and some of them weren't. I didn't know what was up with that. But man, I like the inks art. I think it's cool.
They had a lot of I think they had a couple issues. So the mint delayed like an hour, but they got it all figured out.
How many did you mint?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
I just really minted it to sell it, to be honest.
By the way, I think the rewards pool for the arcade mode on Maze of Gains is finalizing right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I just opened this window to look at my keys, and it says says the arcade mode's finalizing. I can play World's Eve right now, but not arcade mode.
Oh,
anyway,
okay. Yeah.
So did you get a pretty cool one, Moon High?
Yeah, I don't think I posted it.
Put it in the comments or something. I want to see it. I do like the art.
Yeah, I just posted it in the.
Yeah, I know Poppy and them ran an 11.5-hour space yesterday. 11.5 hours. They started at 1 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon for that, which is pretty wild. What else is up? Because you're talking kind of slow. I don't know what's going on with you today. You seem distracted. What are you doing?
Nah, I worked late. I didn't get home till 3 in the morning.
And
had to get up and get my dad ready, so I just fucking woke up.
Well, you need to, go on mute, get some of that booger sugar, and you'll be all right. And come back fired up.
We here on Reality Check are not proponents of drug culture or drug usage. You should seek help immediately if you have any struggles with addiction and so on and so forth.
Oh my
God. Geez,
what?
The most of them are sick. I don't love them all, but
yeah, no, I'm looking at the artwork now. Floor price is back down a little bit, but yeah, I mean the artwork's good.
What was it at? What did it go to? I was at work. I had my brother mint this thing.
I mean, there were sales all the way up. I'm looking at sales at 0.152, 0.14. I think I seen some that sold for in the 0.2s. You can kind of scroll down and it's bouncing around everywhere. Right now, the floor price is 0.098. They've had done 39.01 ETH in volume.
What was the mint price?
The mint price was 0.069 if you did not.
Oh my God, they have a jester hat. Oh my God.
0.069. But if you burned a Corkling and some pyramids, I think it was 0.02. So it just depended on which way you minted.
You just had to burn one Corkling for 0.02.
Yeah.
For the pyramids, I don't think you had to pay anything extra.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, there was ways to get them free and not,
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago when they had all the, when you were staking. It was like staking rewards.
Oh, yeah, they were doing all kinds of shit. Back then. Yeah. Yeah,
but I'm holding it till they're doing a giveaway. They're giving away a doodle, a GVC, and doodles, GVC, chimpers, and a Quirkling. A quirk, original quirk.
Oh wow, okay, like an OG quirk.
Yeah, anyone that minted or buys off the floor until the day of or right before the time of the drawing could win it. Yeah. You can't have yours listed though. That's one of the rules. If they pick you and it's listed, they move on to the next guy.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm trying to mute this. I want this shit all the way off. You spoke of chimpers. We talked briefly yesterday about Adam Hollander buying the one of only 2 remaining diamond fleeces. And that was a pretty big move. 10 ETH.
Diamond fleeces were how you minted the OG.
Yeah, so what it was is so you had the Board Chronicles that's what Chimpers launched with. And it was a storyline that were different sets. There's different NFTs for the Board Chronicles. If you were able to collect every edition of the Board Chronicles, those people were then airdropped 1 diamond fleece. And there was only ever 100 of the diamond fleeces airdropped. 98 of them had been revealed. 1, I think, is still held by the team, and the other was held by someone else. So they both might be held by 2 individuals. And then you basically burn the diamond fleece to get your OG chimper, your Genesis. And 2 of them we had never seen. So we don't know what Adam's got in store. We don't know if he's ever going to reveal it. He could just let it sit like it is. The other side of that is when you got rid of the when you burned it, you were given another NFT that was called Diamond Dust. So there's only 100 of these out there. Not many people. Not many people know about
what
that.
you used to call it. I know you're so
I'm
proud
not
of
even
yourself.
I'm not gonna go there, because we're family friendly here.
Okay.
But we don't know what's gonna happen with those NFTs either. I remember I sold mine for like 3.25 ETH, something fucking nuts, bro. And like there's no news of anything. Insight has always said we don't even know what we're gonna do with them. So I was happy to sell that. It was JPEG Greg, I think, who bought that. But either way, Chimpers tweeted yesterday. Let me go back to this tweet. We're excited to announce the Chimpers World Hub is now live. Explore the entire Chimpers ecosystem in one place. The story, characters, collectibles, and more. Dive in at world.chimpers.com. The site kind of looks like the same as it was. Maybe they added some other stuff here. I don't know. But it's definitely, it's a full fucking rundown. There's definitely more stuff here. The Dojo Club coming soon.
Built by Cunningham Studios.
Okay, there you go. Built by some studio. I think that's Bad Boys. Shout out Bad. Everybody likes Bad. If you don't, Bad. But yeah, bunch of different games here, all kinds of different stuff. I don't know what was built by Bad, but I know these games are pretty bad. And you can kind of go see all the different characters and whatnot. I think overall the site's pretty bad. But it's pretty good. How'd that do, Moon High? Was that a good bad rep?
Good. But you know what? They worked on that together. Chimpers really gave them a lot of feedback on what they wanted and kind of did it together. It's nice working with a team. When you're building something together, it's nicer because everybody's throwing in something and like letting you know what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah. That Chippers is always building. Insight and him are good guys. Him and Tempers, Joey, the whole team over there. All right. Kenny, you want to get through some market stuff? Sydney's up here. They came in yesterday and was we were talking about the ANSs. While he had a minute, I wanted to kind of briefly go over that, and maybe I tell you what, Sydney, do you want to do a couple of the ANS giveaways like today in the space?
Hello. First of all,
what's up, bro?
What's up? Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Okay. So what I'm going to tell everybody. If you want an ANS, this is an abstract name service. It's almost just like your ENS that you use on an L1. We talked about this yesterday. I want you to comment your wallet address in the comments of this space, and I'm gonna pick. What are we picking here? One person, two people? What are you wanting to do here, Sydney?
Let's pick 3 people.
3 people.
Yeah, and don't forget to write as well the name that you want, because if we only have the address, then we have to DM, and that takes too much time.
Okay. All right. So the name that you want tied to your wallet address, put it in the comments of this space. We're going to pick 3 winners. This is going to be your abstract wallet. And this will give you your ANS. I'm going to, let me pull my wallet up so you can see what I am talking about for those that are watching on stream. And if only 3 people reply, then guess what? 3 people go fucking win. Make sure you get over there and do this. And I did these, like I said, a long time ago. I had to just migrate them yesterday. But this is a visual. You can see it on my stream. I have cheeses.abs and cheese.abs. So, and we're gonna talk about this pretty Kenny, are you even around? I don't even know if Kenny's around. Maybe we'll just keep talking about it right now. We'll let Kenny come back.
Yeah, no, I'm here, but go on. I
Okay.
mean, we're talking Sid.
Yeah. So like, can you kind of give us a rundown of why you thought Abstract needed this?
Oh yeah, sure. Actually, it's to give some background story, how it all started. It all started as an NFT collection, like it was called the Hooded Phantoms back in the day. And the community wanted some utility on top of being only nice art and having the NFT in their wallet. So we decided to change and rebrand the NFT collection to become an NFT launchpad. And this was in the first 2 weeks of Abstract Mainnet of the launch. And within the first 2 weeks passed, people were asking for more utility. They loved the launchpad, and some projects even launched through a launchpad. But some people wanted more. And at that time, I thought, let's build something what's not on Abstract yet. And that was a naming service. So in the first 3 weeks, we also launched the naming service. And after a while, like as you mentioned before, you registered it like 11 months ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, at that time, people were really interested about the naming service. They really loved it. And it grew pretty quickly, actually. Within a couple of months, we were at around 700 to 800 unique people holding their own name. And I believe like 2 or 4 months, maybe 4 months back, my first child has been born. That was 9 months ago. So I had a little
Congratulations.
break.
Yeah.
Thanks. So I had a little break, and 4 months ago, we decided to completely rebrand again because the NFT collection was not really interested anymore. I mean, we still have it and we're still working with it, but the majority of the people liked the naming service more. So we decided to step up our games and become a bit professional because we started at being a pixelated naming service. And right now, our whole perspective regarding the naming service changed. So we stepped up our game, tried to become more professional, changed the logo, changed the whole website. And that's actually the point where we are right now. So yeah, that's a little background story of how it all started, how it all went, and how we're doing now.
Yeah, the website shows 2,100 names registered, 1,100 unique owners. So I mean, somebody's showing up. The Abstract community's definitely showing up now. This won't be integratable, like to be where I can send money straight to my Abstract until you guys go through the audit and do all that stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What all can I use this for right now, though?
Right now, there are a couple of platforms, like projects we created ourselves. For example, you got myapps.xyz. That's a little tool like Linktree, but only made specifically for Abstract users and specifically made for the naming service. So if you got a name, you can set up your own website where you can showcase multiple links instead of having one in your Twitter or X bio. So that's a great tool, only small, but a big impact. You got a few other integrations. For example, you got the raffle platform. You got a few games. Riftborn is one of them. And we also have Talon Universe. We recently launched a subdomain together with Talon Universe. So if you hold a Genesis NFT of Talon, you can get your own Talon subdomain. For example, jesus.talon.abs. And the biggest integration right now is probably MetaMask, because I mean, I get it. Like 60% is still using the Abstract Global Wallet on Abstract, but there's like 40% or a bit less of the users who are still using MetaMask, Rabby, and OKX Wallet. So right now it's integrated in MetaMask. So if you want to send funds to your, for example, like jesus.abs, that's possible.
All right. So if somebody wanted to send me ETH on Abstract, I could take this. So I have cheeses.abs and I have cheese.abs. I could take the cheese.abs and put that to my EVM Abstract wallet, and then people it would just automatically go there. Or am I registering the domain to that, like a ENS?
There's only one downside of being the integration in MetaMask, and that's the user who's sending you the funds needs the snap. A snap is a plugin. So you need to install the plugin on the official MetaMask website. You can find that on our website as well.
Okay.
So if you go to abstractnamingservice.xyz, you go to the documentations, and there you see instantly a button like the MetaMask snap. We also have a few other buttons that you can access that specific page too. But so if you install the plugin, then you're good to go.
Yeah. And this is all part of the Snap stuff that MetaMask launched a long time ago. So there's a lot of brands that are using Snap. So that's that. If you're familiar with it, there's been a lot of brands that have done this. So
I mean, Freename got it. You got Ultra Domains, and also ENS. ENS also has it.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think ENS is officially like being partnered up with MetaMask, so you don't need to download the Snap. But yeah, it's a big
next
thing.
We need to get you set up a call with Michael K. And he's a friend of the show, and that way you can just get set up straight through MetaMask, and you don't have to do that.
That will be perfect. Yeah,
that's what we need. Yeah, and it'll kind of give some validation there to the abstract chain to say, hey, look at us. You know what I mean? And get this fully integrated, because it is a pain in the ass when you go to copy your abstract wallet. It's like every time I go to copy it, I get the dumb thing that pops up and is like, the warning, which is, that annoys the shit out of me, but it is what it is. Man, I get why it's there. So
it is, and that's probably one of the reasons why I also made it, because I mean, you probably been there. I've been there, and a lot of other people have been there as well. I know a guy. His name is Magic Mike Edits.
Yeah.
And I was talking yesterday or a couple of days ago with him about this, and he lost like 0.5 Ethereum because he thought he could send some funds towards the abstract without breaching it. So he lost it. But yeah, so what I was trying to say is I've also pinned a tweet in the space for the other people who can read it and learn more about why I made it. But indeed, it's scary. Every time whenever I go and copy paste a wallet address, I'm like, okay, double checking, third check, fourth check, okay, then it's fine, and just send it.
I literally just did this yesterday. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's like,
I
send
heard you talking about it.
Yeah, you got to send a test amount, and then you got to do this and that. But I mean, you gotta do your due diligence and be safe and protect the money, because we all work hard for it, and you don't want to lose anything. So, well, I hope Abstract really leans into this and starts working with you guys. Because I think this is something that's desperately needed on the platform. I
agree.
It makes it easier, and it gives it would give consumers, as they say it's the consumer chain, another layer of identity, on Abstract, and I think that's pretty dope. So,
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
definitely,
guys, make sure you drop your abstract wallet address in the comments and the name that you want for your ANS, because I'm going to draw some winners.
Hey, Cheese.
Yeah, what's up?
You might have to change that graphic, buddy.
What graphic?
The one you were just bitching about having to change. Totally just said the one on the right is less repulsive. He's calling my current BFP repulsive.
Oh, yeah. No, and that's see, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Zombie Bear, it just kind of breaks up the flow of things.
I like the honey zombies, but I gotta say the fucking war face paint. Anyway,
that one's pretty dope. That one's GW. You came on stage. What's up, bro?
Shit, I gotta get off mic. Sorry. I just wanted to come up because I wanted to figure out how to get into this drawing, but you just said that, so thank you.
Yeah, drop your the name that you want on the ANS. And we're going to pick 3 people in your abstract wallet. And yeah, we'll draw that here momentarily. Sydney, is there anything else you want to let everybody know about what you guys are up to?
Uh, I'm not even sure if we have enough time to talk about everything, actually. But there is something that I want to talk about. But I mean, I'm a really transparent guy, so we have been talking with Abstract probably for over 11 or 12 months at this point. And I have a feeling, or well, I don't have a feeling, that's what they said. They are interested. And if they are going to launch this like a naming service, they will work with us. So that's for sure. But it's not something that they want to launch or do on a short term. So if they do something like this, then it's probably on the longer roadmap. But at the same time, they also let me know that they think that portal names is enough. And I disagree, like completely.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're sending from one name to the next, I get that. I can go search someone, but you know how many different people in 3 years will have the name Cheese? Like if I type cheese in right here, I get Cheese Wizard. Well, guess what? The name on my other account is Cheese, but it's not pulling that up. Is there going to be a bunch of idiots? Probably not. That's going to be there.
There's only one an idiot, buddy. It's a whole blockchain of I'm the only one that's self-aware anyway.
But I just now typed in cheeses. My wallet does not pull up, and there is a cheeses, then there's cheeses Chromie and cheeses Christie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this dumb. I don't know who the fuck this is, but yeah, I get what they're saying though. Either way, they should be welcoming good teams that are trying to build a good product and letting them build on. The other side of that is, I mean, you have to pay, you have to go through that audit, and that audit's not cheap. So
am I still here?
Yeah, yeah. We got you.
Can you hear us?
Okay, yeah. I hear you guys. I got called, so I ignored the call.
No, that's all right. And by the way, also the other side of it is you can actually own the name, right? So you can actually like buy some interesting A and S's that maybe somebody might want later, and then you have it as an asset too, which the names on the portal are not an asset. So
you got multiple possibilities. Like, for example, the thing that you just said, but also it's not really safe. I mean, I get it. Portal names are cool. Like the whole consumer chain, this is exactly what the people want. And having a portal with all dApps and the DEX and everything, it's amazing. It's great. But the downside of that is also, it's not very secure. For example, I have been talking with Saucy about this, and he suggested something that I could integrate the portal name into the smart contract, like having how do I explain that? Like some mirror. For example, if you have cheeses in the portal, you are also able to register cheeses in the naming service. And I mean, I could do that, but at the same time, that's not safe because you got name hunters, and that will basically mean that somebody could register 1,000 Gmail accounts or 1,000 wallets, go to the portal, spam and hunt all the names that they want for free because it doesn't take any funds, or I mean, it's free to get your name on the portal. So that would mean that the name is taken and someone, for example, Jesus in this case, couldn't be able to register his name on the naming service.
Well, that's always been the game with ENSs since ENSs came out. I mean, people were buying Coca-Cola and all the big names and all the big products. So, like, I mean, I get where you're trying to like, not have that happen. But I mean, I don't know if it's possible. I mean, I guess it is.
It is. It is possible, but it will take a lot of work while not protecting like the name, hunting people. And well, to have a quick answer, the perfect combination would be a combination of both, like portal names and the naming service, because that means it's on-chain and off-chain, like a big combination of both. That's the both in the best world. So that's something we're trying to work towards, but conversations are
slow going. Yeah. Well, I mean, it takes time to build, a good product that aligns with, and this is part of the stuff with Fugs yesterday, is alignment and things that align. But I think is there a need for it on Abstract? Yeah, I do. How big of a priority is that for the Abstract team? Who knows? But I think if you're
maybe not big, but
maybe not, but I think if you're hungry enough to make this succeed, then you will you'll adapt and figure out ways to make this work in a way that benefits not only Abstract but also benefits your brand as well. And I think that's what they're wanting to see. It's about maybe the teams that are actually fucking willing to put in the work to get what they want.
It is something else, but I don't want to get into any details or try to be negative in any way. But I mean, Joseph and I are pretty humble. We have been working on this. For example, I'm doing this full time. I'm a full time developer, and this is the only thing that I'm doing, like 24/7. I'm always on my phone, always pushing the Abstract naming service. So it's not a problem from my side. I mean, I get it. Whenever we first started, it was pretty basic. It was a basic contract. It was pixel art, pixelated. It didn't really fit the whole Abstract brand. But right now, things changed. The whole market changed. The whole perspective of the naming service changed. Like, for example, you got Solana naming service that is hyped. 300,000 people registered names. You got Avax naming service that's hyped. All the foundations support a naming service, and most of them are created by a third party, which is the case right now as well. I mean, I'm very flexible. I suggested a lot of things, but at this point, it is so slow that I don't know what the problem really is. I mean, it's not the audit, like you said, because we have been talking with Shieldify. So the audit can be done.
Yeah, and that's their go-to. That's the go-to for them for their auditing services. Because I seen a post. I think Dahlia posted something about that yesterday.
I mean, it's a requirement to get on the portal. I know, but we didn't even went to the part of talking about an audit yet.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I would just kind of revisit that and keep pushing and pushing and pushing. If I was a founder building some cool shit on Abstract, I would be pushing the living shit out of them. And I would,
pushing.
Yeah. Guinea knows about pushing. Kiro, what's up? And then we're gonna draw these three winners because I want Kenny to get to some market news before as we head into the weekend and what we're expecting to see. But I do want to get these three winners picked. So we'll go to Kiro. You have a few last seconds here, guys. Get your wallet address and the name that you want your ANS to say in the comments, and we will pick the three winners for that, and then we'll get to Kenny on some market stuff.
You know what? Sorry to interrupt real quick. Let's change it to 5. Let's change it to 5.
Let's fucking go.
Why not?
5? All right, let's go. All right,
Yeah,
5 winners. So make sure you get in there and get that done. Go ahead.
I commented fugs.abs. Hopefully I can secure that.
It's pretty
I
clever.
wanted to ask Sydney if he contacted. Oh, of course, the answer is going to be yes. But if he's in main conversation with either Mason, head of ecosystem, or Raj, lead of ecosystem, which one of those, one or other or both?
Not both. I'm only talking with Raj. As I mentioned before, it has been a long journey, and it took me about 11 months to finally have a meeting. So we started the conversation with Finn. Finn didn't like the product. He wasn't a fan. That's fine. But Raj is interested. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question.
Yes. Just out of curiosity, you also mentioned that you talked to Saucy and he recommended some workarounds.
Yeah.
Okay. I would recommend you try to get in a group with the entire Saigar, Mason, Michael, Raj, Vertical. But that's my recommendation. And keep on going, Sydney. Thank you for your work.
Oh, thanks, man. No problem at all. And hopefully I answered your questions. But yeah, I'm trying. I have been trying to get in contact with all of them. Actually, I'm speaking with Ricky. I'm speaking with Saucy. We recently did a giveaway with Seoul. I had a meeting with James GMB a week ago. So yeah, at this point, there's not much that I can do besides pushing and pinging them again over and over.
Yeah, dude, spam the pings. Let's go.
Yeah, I would. I'd be wearing that shit out. All right.
One last recommendation, Jesus. Go ahead and reserve mason.abs, Saigar.abs. You know the vertical, and then send it to their wallets.
To hop in that thing real quick is back in the day when we first started, we registered like all of the names. We got Finn, we got Mason, we got Ricky, we got Raj. Most of the names I could send to them because I could find the wallets from the portal. So we have we also registered Bearish, we got Xeed AI, we got GDAT. So like we registered like all of the projects. We have been speaking with all of the projects. And at this point, like any project, any NFT project is interested in integrating ANS, launching their own subdomain. But the whole problem at this point is, for example, Fox was also going to integrate abstract naming service into their website, into their like anything. But as they mentioned, they are leaving abstract, so there's no point in integrating it anymore. Tolan's answer was that they wanted to wait until we are officially supported by abstract, and that's the wall we're currently walking into. So every project, Fino Bosu, Canna Sapiens, Bearish, Bearish and Canna Sapiens are interested in. Scotty mentioned yesterday that they are going to integrate it and launching their own subdomain, but Scotty is busy as hell. Canna Sapiens is also going to integrate it, but they're busy with their store, so I can imagine that as well. But what I'm trying to say is everyone is interested, but they want to wait until we are officially supported. And that's a problem for me.
Yeah, this Twitter picker is fucking dumb. I don't understand what this thing's fucking doing. Oh, I know why. It's because it's a space. And it doesn't like the code that it gives you on a space. So we're just gonna pick some winners. How about that?
Definitely.
I'm just gonna hand pick some people. All right, GW, you came on stage, so we're gonna pick you.
Congrats.
You're patriotic.
Watch about 10 seconds, the requests are gonna come pouring in.
So yeah, GW, we'll throw it throw a bone your way.
Am I allowed to pick somebody as well?
Yeah. Pick somebody.
Okay, so in that case, I want to pick teacher. It's Katie.
Teacher
Let's
Katie.
go.
Okay.
I would have picked teacher Katie.
Yeah,
too.
definitely.
All right, cool. Hold on one second. Because what I'm doing is I'm just gonna copy all these and just send them to you in DMs. That way we know what is what, and that way you have it. And then I guess how are they gonna know that they will just be able to go to the site and connect their wallet and this will be there? Is that what you're gonna do?
Well, the best thing to do is go to ABS nameservice.xyz to first see if the name is available. Because, for example, I think I've sent GW's abstract name, but I'm not sure anymore.
Okay.
But if they can see if the name is available, just let us know, and then we register it for them, and then we will airdrop it to them. So there's nothing on their side that they need to do except setting their records and social links, etc.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, there you go. Make sure you guys go check that out. Who else do we have here? Trying to go to the actual notifications here. Let me see. We'll do Hans. Always generous to us, so we will go right back to Hans. Are you wanting to pick another? I guess there's 3 right there.
No, pick 2 more. That's fine.
2 more. Okay, let's go to Dillo. Hooking up some more bearish community. So
to Dillo with the Vipers.
Yep. So we'll do Dillo, and then we will do Fogo. Even though Fogo said I can name myself Cheesus, Cheesus, and put a Cheesus card as my PFP and Smurf you. Hope people mistakenly send me shit. So yeah.
Fucking diabolical.
Yeah,
dude.
I know. So for that great response of Fogo, we are going to give Fogo the last spot there, and he chose Broke Retard as his name. So yeah.
I'm envious.
Yeah. He put the hammer on you. But anyways, yeah, no, that's great. So guys, go to the website, make sure that your names are not taken. It's absnameservice.xyz. Make sure you are following at Abs Name Service. Tweets up there at the top as well, so you can follow that. Check your names and make sure that everything is available. And then Sydney should, I guess, get those sent out within the next day or so. Is that right?
Probably within the next 2 hours. After the space, I prepare some food and then get back behind my laptop.
All right. Cool.
Oh my God, dude! These fucking founders, they want to do stuff like eat meals and like sleep at night and shit.
I know they're not.
That's probably what Raj is doing. He's probably like stepping away from the gram and then getting the meal ready, and then he just forgets. So just hit him with a gift card for Cheesecake Factory and your request, Sydney.
No, don't worry. I'm fast. Don't worry.
Anyway, I'm noticing 2 PFPs in this space right now. One of them.
Go ahead. I want Jonah up here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Well, first of all, Machiavelli, what the fuck is that? But also, Jonah has reverted back from a doxed PFP, dude. I don't know if he's just going to go back to unhinged ex fucking Jonah, but Machiavelli, dude, what is that PFP?
That's I'm still seeing his coda. What are we talking about?
That is a Ape Church Gimbo.
Boy, we really just making shit up nowadays, ain't we?
Ape Church Gimbo? Oh, fuck.
We are just making shit up. Absolutely. This Gimbo will actually be leaving the church though and starting the Citadel Monk. And you can expect anti-church propaganda coming from this guy, so don't you worry.
Let's go.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. So to give you some context, Kyle, in case you missed his tweet, new live frame arc starts next week. So I need to put on the old PFP. We're about to go into retail. So it's an interesting move that he goes from a docs PFP to go into retail back to his Wonder Kid here. Jonah, what's
I'm a fan of it.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. What are you doing here, bro?
Well, right now I'm hearing your echo, not from you, but this weird AirPod shit.
Oh.
So
it's trying to translate the hillbilly back to you.
Yeah, so I'm just going to pretend that I don't hear it. So basically, this morning we officially merged all the new updates, which is fucking massive. So about Monday we'll let in the first batch, and then Wednesday it'll be completely open.
$40 a month. $40 a month. What all do I get with this besides AI clipping?
You get the AI clipping software, you get the editor, you get access to our campaigns so you can make money. You probably make more than $40 back a month on just the campaigns alone. Get access to our creator network if we ever have ad deals. A lot of shit.
Okay, and is it still just synced with just Twitch right now, or you?
Yes, but now that we've deployed this, so I can immediately go into Kick and YouTube.
Oh, nice. Okay, all right.
That's pretty awesome. Dude, I know I do a lot of back and forth shit talking banter with you generally, but dude, it's very impressive, man. Congrats on everything that you've managed to build, dude. It's very cool.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Now, the reason I switched PFP is that now I get to do the fun shit, which is I get to be an unhinged asshole again and make content and try and be viral and
back to your roots.
No, because when you're trying to recruit developers and investors and stuff, you have to kind of be tame, but now I can go back to kind of who I am, which is intelligent but kind of a piece of shit, which is I think what gets me a lot of views.
Indeed, dude.
So you're telling me with this, I'm looking at the stuff, like a lot of this stuff that I see on here, like I use multiple apps and I probably spend more than $40 a month to do some of the shit that I do.
Yeah,
so.
well, I mapped it out. It's like if we get 2,000 customers paying $40 a month, that's $1 million a year. And at that point, I'm very much in the green. So it's a good business model. It makes sense. And also, like, okay, you only pay $40 a month. I'm not really taking an L because if people start using our ad network and hiring creators or doing these clipping campaigns through our platform, then the businesses pay way more money and I'm making money anyway. So who cares?
Yeah.
How are your campaigns? I mean, maybe this is some secret sauce, but like, are your campaigns going to be targeting X stuff or other social media platforms, or like, what are your campaigns? How does that look? What are you measuring?
Yeah, it already does. We do a lot of TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Well, we do X as well, just not as much because I think Web 2 is more valuable for a lot of these products. But yeah, we're already getting hundreds of thousands of views a week from clippers using our payment network and our campaign network. So we have some traction already. I think the value is, sorry, I'm on the treadmill, so I sound exhausted.
It's all right, dude. I like it when you're out of breath.
You ought to hear me on a treadmill.
Moly.
So like Ash Robin, I've seen them. I've seen Frisk. I've seen some, Dancing Eddie. All
yeah,
these
I've
guys
had early
have been
creators
testing
test our product. Yeah, just seeing how it works with their clips, with the way they speak, their baseline. So far, really good. I mean, I'm just very excited. There's a lot coming. And once we release this on Wednesday, we have a bunch of new updates coming to the editor, especially, which is what I think people are going to really appreciate.
So me as a creator, if I wanted to do like a campaign in there, I would just put X amount of funds and the clippers would eat at that until that campaign was over. Is that right?
Correct. If that's what they want to do, right? If they see your content, they go, geez, this could be viral on this platform. They're going to take it. You're going to set your own CPM rate. All the money is in escrow on chain on base. So it's all crypto native.
Yeah.
Every single person who makes an account on our platform automatically gets a Coinbase wallet in the background without them ever needing to know it. So they can get paid in stable coins or any tokens that the wallet can do. We're also going to add Solana in probably a month or two. So you'll be able to be multi-chain as well.
Nice. Okay. Now, if I like the AI clip, and if I want more clips from the stream, will it just generate? Like there's some services out there you can upload your stream and it just generates 20 clips.
This does it in real time. You don't have to upload anything. If you're live, it does it in real time without you having to do anything. And it's making clips while you're still live. So we're one of the only platforms that do that.
Yeah. So it's not a streaming software. It's a clipping software. So I would still need my StreamYard or OBS or.
For now, yes.
Okay.
For now. We have a plan in the summer on how to get into that sector.
Yeah.
But I wanted this pushed first.
Do I get grandfathered in if I like sign up and I'm like, oh, he was here?
Yeah, yeah. The idea is I want to bake in as many features as possible into this tier. Because again, if we have 2,000 customers at $40 a month, I'm making $1 million a year. It's good.
Yeah. No, that's great, bro. Yeah, it's to see it come this far, from you trolling Bored Apes on fucking Spaces to now having this good of a product. It's pretty dope.
Between the Yuga community and the AVAX community, Jonah really rage baited his way to success.
The funny thing is actually the guy who rage baited me is my friend Gabe Layden. When I was at the peak of my influence, he goes, well, nobody's really taking you serious because you don't build anything. You're not really a builder. You're just a reporter. That's not that special. And I said, fine, I'm going to make a product. And then a year later, he invested. He said, all right, you're a founder now.
Nice. Nice. That's good. That's good. Yeah. And I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of content you're making. It'll find clips. It'll pull the stuff out that could generate. And I guess, I mean, it's up to you to make good content in the first place, but it's not to sit and segregate it. It's just like, oh, if you're not gaming, you shouldn't sign up.
No, you can do anything as long as you're streaming.
Yeah.
The idea is that a lot of softwares will offer similar tooling, but none of them offer ways for you to actually make money. They just take your money. So the idea is, hey, you get all these different tools that all these softwares offer, and we've built something as good, if not better. And look, there's all these deals on our platform that are also connected to our database. And maybe you pay $40 a month, but maybe you're making $2,000 a month on our software. Now, you don't have to pay for our software to do that. Like if you'd have no money, you can join for free, but you're just not going to get all the other tools that we offer.
Yeah. Yeah. Because right now, I mean, like StreamYard, like they have AI clipping in that, bro. It is fucking garbage. It is absolute garbage. It automatically generates the clips afterwards. And every time I see the clip report when it's sent to me, it's zoomed in like so hard on the screen. You can't even see anything. It's like right in the middle of a subject that we're talking about. Like it must just hear like the excitement in the voice or.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this like as part human. So the idea is not every clip that's going to be generated is good, but clippers are good. This is what they do for a living. This is how they make money. So if they see your shit and they go, oh, Jesus has a $500 bounty at $5 CPM and nobody's clipping this and I think he's got potential. Let me clip this shit. Let me put it on my channels. Cheeses is going to get a bunch of views that he can track from that. And now Cheeses can sell those views against his channel to advertisers. And now you have a whole army of people getting you views that will get you deals.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you have enough money to spend on a campaign and you have one of the most desirable, pools of money to get from, clippers are going to come to you anyways because they know that they can probably end up, banking on that,
Yeah, and they run these channels all day.
Yeah.
So for them, it's just about making sure they find the best clips to talk about or something that they're paid to have an edge on. So, I think the hybrid model is the actual unlock. It's not everything AI and it's not everything human. I like to think of our company as the Iron Man company where you can put on the suit and you can compete against AI slop, not become AI slop.
But how will this work for someone that's into doing would this really work for someone that's doing like casino deals or they're playing mini games that, are pay to play and things of that nature? Because a lot of that content, is it even allowed to be shared on certain platforms?
Yeah, I mean, as long as the content isn't rated R, most of these apps aren't looking. The only one that will kind of block that is probably TikTok, but YouTube and Instagram don't give a shit, and certainly X doesn't give a shit. So you have a lot of options.
Which is really dumb because as I'm scrolling through TikTok, every other ad for me is a fucking casino, a social casino. But it's it's a real casino.
I think TikTok is actually dying. And if I were a new creator today, I would be putting a majority of my time into Instagram and Instagram Reels over any of these or YouTube Shorts.
But I've heard Instagram is hard to get paid out on. Like it's
not. Well, the thing is like just getting paid by the app is not really the big way to make money. The big way to make money, I mean, you saw this with TBPN. TBPN only has 50K subs on YouTube. That's considered shit, right? But he just sold his company for almost $200 million. And it's because the quality of viewers and the conversion on those viewers was worth a lot more than the size of the channel. So there's a lot of ways to make money.
So let me ask you this. So because at times I feel like I'm spread so thin. Like right now I'm streaming live on YouTube, Kick, Abstract, and X. And it's like, it just seems like so fucking much. And it's like, you can only gain so much of it. Is it beneficial to go to all four of those platforms or just focus on like Instagram and, what is your advice there?
TBPN does it on all the channels. This is why we built the software, because it's not the stream that's going to make you money.
It's the viral clips.
It's the viral clips. And then when people really like you, then they'll go to your stream. And the liveness of it is a confirmation that it's like a really organic channel. So I see live as a production studio and a liveness confirmation than it is the place where you make a majority of your money.
Yeah.
Yo, Jonah, what did you think about that acquisition? 100 mil?
Probably 250.
Is it really that much?
Yeah, because they were making 30 million a year projected from their ads. And OpenAI said, well, if we buy you, you can't do any more ads.
So that's an 8x multiplier.
Yeah, if you do, which seems pretty reasonable for a company like this. So my guess is anywhere from 150 to 250.
It's insane, bro. They that show's only what, about a year old or so?
Yeah, slightly, like a year and a half.
Unbelievable. Good for them.
Well, I mean, they have I don't know if people know this, like both of those guys are founders prior. John Coogan, I think he's the founder of Soylent, which was a massive health product for a lot of people.
Yeah. I really gotta do some numbers on all the shit that I'm paying for. Because it does seem like everything you have here is what I need. And
at this point, in my opinion, you just keep Restream for the multicasting, at least until the summer when we add that as well.
Yeah.
And if you do that, you go from probably whatever, $200 every other month you pay to $60 a month. And now you get the multicasting plus all the tools we offer and the money-making campaigns.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Hard to argue with that.
It is hard to argue with that. You know,
the savings are stacking up.
I know.
And most of these other platforms don't like have a campaign side to potentially pay you.
Yeah, that's the idea. I want to see it as like a membership. Like by signing this membership, the $40 a month is getting you access to all of these tools plus the money making. But if you don't want the tools or the membership, then just join our campaigns and you can make money. And I make money anyway, so it's fine.
So I can make money joining campaigns?
Yeah. We have campaigns live right now in our Discovery dashboard. It's a little rough on the edges, but we're updating the UI UX now.
And these are just different brands that work with you.
For this?
Yeah, there's me, there's Hit One, there's a Web 2 game called Overthrown. We've got more campaigns coming, but yeah, on average is anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 in our folders every month. And that seems to be growing month over month. What?
Can I set up a call with you?
Yeah, these are all brands that just work with us. Sorry, there's like an echo, so I can't.
Well, he was asking, could he set up a call with you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Could Machiavelli. So me as a creator, I could go to the gaming one and be like, I want to do this. I'm going to start streaming this game.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Clippers are looking out for anyone that is actually making content around that game. And
that. So one way is that. That's one way. But the other way is you could just clip yourself if you want. Maybe there's clips from your own stream that you did. You post those clips, you submit them into the folder, and now you're a clipper of your own shit.
Yeah. Which is automatically being clipped because with slight adjustments, obviously, because it's human.
Yeah, and we're more software is coming that's going to make it easier. Like right now, I estimate for every 10 clips, 1 or 2 are bangers, which is good. It's fine because the cost per clip is not a big deal on our end. But with the editor, you're going to have keyframing, you'll have captions. Those are all being added within the next month.
Now, so me as a creator, can I set like CTAs for the Clippers to do in my campaign? It's like make sure you tag this account on X and all this. And
yeah, we haven't deployed that yet, but the answer is yes. We've already built it. When you launch a creator campaign, it looks like a folder. And what you do is you fill out all those details in the folder. You set up your stream connected to it. You add what the campaign rules are, add the prize pool, the wallet escrow. It all gets set up natively in our platform. You hit launch, and that's it. Then it shows up on our front page, or you can show it in your Discord, whatever you want to do. It's a link.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I think, I'm going to reach out to you. I think we need to.
Yeah. It's going to look a little rougher on the edges for a few weeks in terms of visually.
Yeah.
But the code of pain is last. It's all about the function. If the function is good, code of pain is really easy to do now.
Yeah.
And we've already been working on a version 1 of the new code of paint that looks, really sleek. So we're excited.
Okay. I'm excited for you, bro. This is this is really dope. And like I said, I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know what your weekend looks like, but I definitely want to get on a call with you.
My weekend, I'm Jewish. Sure. I don't.
I know. I didn't want to fucking throw it out there because then Kyle.
No, I'm around. It's
fucking Moonhide come on stage.
Hey, somebody's gonna set up the weather for the week, right?
We can't use electronics.
I gotta talk to my goy superior. I don't know why it's so goddamn windy today.
Chris D said, always just grab at least one or two
God.
clips right after a stream just because it's so easy. Now, and Chris made it a point, and he came on stage a few weeks ago. And like, we've been doing this for 4 years on Reality Check. We've only been streaming for about a year. And it's like, I have felt for a very long time that I've been stuck in place. And Chris actually made a good point when he came on stage, and he's like, what the fuck's the end goal here? Like, where's the distribution? What is, like, you know, and it's hard to solve that on your own without the proper tools. And I think this is a massive answer to that, not just for myself personally, because I have 2 kids that, you know, rely on me in the dumb shit I say on X all day to pay the bills. And if I'm sitting still and not making money, you know, trading or doing whatever, which is, you know, fucking ass at that, you know, then yeah, we're just gonna sit here in this little bubble and, you know, be talking to people. We used to average well over 100 people in spaces, and I know a lot of people left and numbers have fallen off. And it's like, I sit here and rack my brain every week of like, what the fuck is, what do I need to do? And I mean, I don't know. It seems like LiveFrame might be able to change that for me. So
yeah, and if you ever need like advice or you want to kind of shoot the shit, like we have a Discord, you can talk to me there. You can talk to me on call. Like, the idea is to help creators as much as I can. That's where I make a lot of money. So, you know, if you need help, just let me know.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've told you this before, but that I would reach out, but I will be reaching out. We're going to get on a call this weekend.
Yeah, sounds good.
My daughter's leaving, and I'm gonna have the whole weekend to literally just do this.
I was going to make a terrible Christian joke, but I realize it's definitely not kosher to do that right now.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth.
Oh,
it's
come
Good
on,
Friday,
man.
Jonah.
Yeah, I
Watch
know. That's why I said I'm
gotta
not
be
doing
good
it.
here. We gotta
Oh
be.
man,
gotta
don't
be
hold
good.
nothing back. Do I got to be the one that stands up for a comedy here? Come on, Jonah.
I'll tell you in the DMs. I'll tell you what I'll do.
I look forward to it.
Pussies.
Fuck it, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I know you couldn't fucking resist. Go ahead and just get it out, bro.
Jesus' content creator career is gonna rise again.
Oh shit! All right, there we go.
Pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
That's actually pretty good on Easter weekend.
That's pretty
I mean,
good.
That wasn't that bad, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, here comes the one guy in the audience that was offended by your
At least
joke.
this is the first return. When Jesus rides in on a white horse, we'll know fucking all of CT is doomed. It's Armageddon Day, baby. But just the first return this time.
Yeah. If you have any questions or like, you know, Chris has been using our software for at least a month. Some of other people have. So if you need more detail, just ask him.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris is great too. I hopped on a call with him a while back, and the guy's, you know, he's my go-to when I can't figure shit out. I still can't figure out the audio on fucking Spaces. I know fucking
good luck with that,
bro. It's fucking horrible. Just the music coming in, and it's shit. But I know him. He's gonna say download some royalty-free shit to my shit and play that as an intro into the space, and you know, everything will be knocked out and no problems. But
hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna go back down because I'm getting this crazy reverb on my end.
All good, bro.
And also, I'm out of breath, so I'll be listening. But
yeah, and
thanks for letting me shoot my shit.
Yeah, man. And I definitely, like I said, I'm gonna reach out. We're gonna schedule something for this weekend.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, there you go. Juice, what up?
GM, just got to the gym kind of late today. It's a day off for everyone today. So the gym is kind of packed. But nothing much, man.
Really?
Just
That's
hanging
a
out.
surprise. I'm expecting when I get done, I mean, I'll go to the gym and I'm expecting it to be empty. Like I showed you yesterday, there was like hardly anybody in. There was like 6 people. Today I'll be blown away if there's more than 3 people in the gym when I go.
Yeah, here as soon as people get days off, they're at the gym. Well,
Well, no, getting ready for those Vancouver summers, I guess, right?
getting ready for Jesus coming back on Sunday. What? What happened?
Nothing. I think we're gonna get. I have a pretty good connection with someone that can help you with PR. You know, to really get this Juice Club bot thing going. I'm gonna hook them up with you.
Yeah, I got to rebrand that Instagram page. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
How many followers does it have?
Like 45K.
Jesus Christ. I know what we can do with it. We're going to rebrand it to either Jesus or Reality Check.
Yeah, we could do that. And then we could take the clips from Jonah's program and throw them on that channel.
And we'll just split all profits 50-50.
How much is it going to cost old Jesus to buy your 45K follower IG account there, Juice?
Hey, I can get Amar to get me a fucking 100K account in like fucking 3 minutes.
I think Amar,
he's still around.
In a long time, buddy.
Also, can you please explain to us?
He's still around.
If it does change, what the previous name of this IG page is?
Oh no, he doesn't want to say. He doesn't want to say that on. Yeah, he's just let's keep that
Look at Kenny, right?
Let's keep that confidential.
Kenny's such an op, bro.
Yeah, I know.
To get me canned.
Yeah. Well, I think Bread's in the bid, and he came on stage pretty quick when you said you had a 45K Insta account for sale.
Yeah, me and Brett are actually gonna do the IG together.
Yeah, I think he's gonna name it Raspberry Bot is what he's thinking. Brett, how is your little Raspberry thing going?
Yeah, GM gang, not too bad. It's still just cooking along, doing its things, you know. Like right now, I'm kind of like I said, I'm still just playing with it and using it as kind of a.
You're not supposed to play with it. That's what my coach said.
Well, I mean, you know, as long as I don't play with it too long, I won't go blind. I think is what the rule is. Yeah. So like, it's just, you know, it does its thing. I ask it questions, it answers me, you know, but I still haven't gotten into. I'm not having it direct my other agents yet because I still don't think it's smart enough.
Yeah.
Brett, how about this? We take the 45K IG Instagram, right? You post Raspberry Pi videos. I post cream pie videos.
Oh,
Done. Let's go.
All right. So while we have actual men on the stage, not counting Juice and an idiot, because I do believe GW Bread Machiavelli has enough rasp in his voice for every man in this space. Bro, the most goated motherfucker ever in the NFL to make an insane amount of money for not doing much of shit. The award has to go to Kirk Cousins. This guy is getting paid so much money.
But just before I go on mute for the duration of this conversation,
we get railroaded by a fucking
anyway.
Kirk Cousins. He's a quarterback. This guy is getting paid by, I think, like 3 teams right now. Is that right, Kenny? Is it 2 or 3?
Yeah, I believe it's 2, but could be 3. I think he might still be getting money from Minnesota.
I think Minnesota and Atlanta. This guy, I'm reading the summary.
Wait, he had a daycare?
No.
Oh, my bad.
So, including the $10 million due next year, Kirk Cousins will be at $341,469,288 in career NFL salary earnings. That's a lot of money. Of all that time, $339 million. So you're talking less than $3 million. All the rest of that money, $339,369,288 was all fully guaranteed money. This dude, it didn't matter. The guy just had to fucking stay healthy. It's like, and that's it. And the guy's just getting traded around. So every time he gets traded, he's owed all this guaranteed money, but then he signs another contract that's worth, 20, 30, fucking $40 million, and it's all guaranteed. Like,
yeah, basically the way it works is if you sign a player, right, to a big contract, multi-year contract, and you end up cutting the player, you're still obligated to pay a portion of the contract. So even if you cut a player, you may still owe them $80 million that you have to pay out over a duration of X amount of time. And then if they sign another contract with another team, now they double stack that. So he has backlog from 2 teams, Atlanta and Minnesota. He just signed with Vegas. And yeah, the highest paid quarterback ever. And dude, he started like 6 or 7 games last year. He wasn't even a starter at the beginning of the year, which is crazy.
Well, he's a franchise quarterback, and it's kind of like Sam Darnold. The dude sucked ass, and now all of a sudden he goes to Seattle and he wins the Super Bowl. So it's like, that's the kind of thing that these teams are looking at him as. Like, okay, he can play fucking ball, but you got to get the people around him to do it too.
Yeah. So the Falcons will pay him $8.7 million this season. The Raiders another $1.3 million. And Las Vegas also agreed to pay its new QB a fully guaranteed $10 million roster bonus on the third day of 2027 of the new league year. So, like, fucking absolute cook, man.
This guy sounds perfect for a Web3 career, you know?
Yeah, bro. I was going to say, that's like
to another one.
Yeah, sounds like a dev in 2020, bro. Like, that's how it goes.
This guy has it so made. I don't know if anybody watched the Netflix series with him. This dude doesn't even pick out his own clothes. He like gets out of the shower. His wife has his clothes laid out on the bed. He's fucking like, I mean, this dude has it made. Yeah, fucking insane. But I figured I would bring that up because
doesn't everybody's wife do that?
I divorced my wife, so no, it doesn't. It doesn't work like that. Fucking Juck said Raiders. Raiders. I'm not a fucking Raiders fan. Fucking Raiders.
Raider Nation, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
fuck you, buddy. Easy, he used to like Raiders.
But the crazy part
I didn't realize Jugs had a warrant out for his arrest. Anyway,
the crazy part is that the Raiders are gonna draft Fernando Mendoza, and
I know,
and so they're drafting the number one quarterback. They have the number one overall draft pick. They're gonna draft the quarterback from Indiana, obviously. So like, Kirk Cousins could end up, who knows, not even starting this season, depending on how.
Well, he could end up. I think he'll start. He'll start a few games. Trust me, just because Mendoza has a nice smile and a soft story with his mom doesn't mean he's going to make it in the NFL. We've seen plenty of good quarterbacks fucking fall under pressure.
But as of late, they're throwing these rookie quarterbacks right straight into the fire. Game one, I mean, we saw with CJ Stroud. There's a list of quarterbacks that got thrown in. Now, whether or not they want to kind of mentor him, is it more of a mentorship role for him to kind of mentor Mendoza, or are they going to just start out the season with Kirk Cousins and see how far they can get before they bring in Mendoza? We'll see. That's TBD. But yeah, regardless, Kirk Cousins fucking straight up.
What happens if like this whole Mendoza thing was actually fake and with his mom, and like once he signs this big deal and he's got all this guaranteed money, the lady can actually stand. There was nothing wrong with her the whole time. They just used it as like a sob story to like go along with his Heisman and trophies and everything else throughout his career. Wouldn't that be pretty? That'd be pretty fucking wild, Kenny. And they got like really good seats too.
That's not the case, bro.
I know, but it's you never know. You never know, bro. I'm seeing this Jack tweet from Jack Dorsey. He quote tweeted Bitcoin at Block, and Bitcoin Block said the Bitcoin faucet is back 4626. What does this mean, Brad? Do you know what this
bro is? Yo, that would be it's obviously a bunch of like PR type bullshit, but like back in the day, right? The Bitcoin faucet back in the day would give you 5 Bitcoin to solve a CAPTCHA, prove you're not a robot or whatever. And like you solve the CAPTCHA and they would airdrop you 5 Bitcoin. Right. And at the time it was like, like less than $1, I think, or maybe $1, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like the world can't handle like that being turned back on currently with the price of Bitcoin, So like, what is it really going to do?
I'm sharing it right here. It says the faucet is back. 2 days, 20 hours, 23 seconds, Bitcoin day. And there's a faucet right here at the top left corner. It has the Bitcoin logo, and then it shows a lot of Bitcoin next to it. Bitcoin at the Block. Well, that's just taking me back to Bitcoin at the Block site.
Yeah, no, if you go to that site, you keep clicking around, it just says like 1 million Bitcoin. And then there's like a little smiley face sticker if you just keep clicking.
So you're saying that there's possibly going to turn the faucet back on and there's going to be 1 million Bitcoin that gets
it's a promo. They're probably gonna allow people to claim some Bitcoin. Now, like to Brad's point, it's not going to be 5 Bitcoin.
How do you know, Scotty? Can we get this fucking Claude bot built so we can ravage the faucet? Brad, get your Raspberry Pi fucking engaged. Juice, get your whole fucking family involved.
Bro, we need to get Jesus laid. This guy's talking about ravaging the faucet. I'd hate to. I'm definitely not getting in a hot tub with Jesus. That's for sure.
Yo, Juice, vibe code a fucking app that can fucking drain this thing for like 100 Bitcoin.
Nah, North Korea will do it before fucking Juice can. Juice will be like, man, He was like, I'm right at it, but I ran out of credits. That's what'll happen. He won't be able to do anything else. He'll get right at the end.
Well, bro, do you think it has something to do with like, because it's Dorsey saying it, right? That his Bluetooth, his Bit Chat app, like, is it going to be something like that? Like, do you have to do something around that to claim Bitcoin? Maybe
use that function of like payments and Bitcoin. Don't they? Remind me, Brett. Didn't he recently implement something like that? It's like an anonymous way to pay with Bitcoin.
Yeah, no, you can do it over Bluetooth, so you don't even need Wi-Fi or any internet connection at all. You can just go phone to phone transfer Bitcoin via Bluetooth, which is dope, right? But like, how, like, the faucet was something entirely different. Like, there's no way that they can just give away, like, it'll just get botted to shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way to make that fair.
Bitcoin Magazine tweeted, Justin Jack Dorsey's block is launching a Bitcoin faucet to allow people to earn free Bitcoin.
How are we going to earn that?
I don't know. Do not know. But I know he's going to attract many fucking people.
It's going to drive a lot of, traffic to the website.
So is this going to, yeah, I mean, that's a lot.
It's a promotion, bro. Yeah. It's smart.
Yeah. I don't know.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was $1 million like in Bitcoin and people get like sats, like, here's a few 100,000 sats or some shit.
Yeah. I mean, Robinhood's done, Bitcoin giveaways before as well, so like, it'll probably be something like setting up an account if you don't have an account over there yet, or doing some type of activity, and earn your share of the reward pool in a sense.
So I just I'm just going to put it in ChatGPT and say, how can we front run this? And see what I get. And then see if they can give me a customer service number to the guys. Who is it? Was it North Korea that just attacked Drift? Is that who exposed? Yeah. See if they can give me a customer service number to them. See if I can get 10%.
Well, bro, I'm definitely going to keep like watching this story, this website, things like that, because like, yeah, if I can bot it, I'm going to bot the hell out of it,
Yeah. I know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking about with botting it. Like, I don't like, where do I go to Best Buy and get that?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, just go into Best Buy and ask them, that you're looking for a Raspberry Pi bot to, attack the Bitcoin faucet and see what they say.
Yeah. See, this is where motherfuckers that know how to build shit like this are you just have a better, you have a better chances at succeeding in life than I do.
That is not true, because apparently I'm not retarded enough to make it in the trenches.
Oh, yeah. I know. I had Barreled Forever hit me up last night and was like, yo, the Lakers are highly undervalued on this one market, this one prediction market. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, damn, sorry, I missed that. And he's like, oh, yeah, don't worry. I lost my ass on it. I was like, oh, shit. So I'm glad I was not awake for that. I mean, I would, who puts money on the Lakers anyways? And then Luka, Kenny, you've been fucking glazing him and he went down.
Well, I did not glaze him. All I said is, if you statistically look at his numbers from the day his wife filed for divorce and left him, he's playing light years better than when he was married. That's all I said.
Okay.
The stats prove it.
Okay. All right. If you say
so. Shout out to anybody that like bought UConn to beat Duke at like 2 cents a share, because like that was insanity.
Oh yeah, because it got down to like 2 or 3 cents at the first half, right?
I mean, they were down by 19.5.
Yeah. The Zeet
against the number one overall seed. So like, if you did put money, number one, go fucking seek help, because you're a fucking gambling addict, right? Most likely. But if you did, good for you, bro. I mean, yeah, somebody may have thrown just like some change at it just to see. You never know.
How was your Zeet Mania looking like, Kenny? Like your not Zeet Mania, just your Abstract Mania brackets. What are those looking like?
Not that great. I still have a couple that are alive. I got Arizona and Michigan in 2 of my brackets. So if either of those either of those teams win.
What's your points? Your active points right now?
72 is my highest.
No, I'm beating you.
And then
hold on, you fucking were sitting there talking about how you're the NCAA fucking god.
I am,
and I'm beating you.
My highest is in GU. I'm at 83 points on the GU bracket.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at mine in quite a while. I did all mine with AI. I'm gonna go look.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still pretty shitty, but the fact that I have a higher outcome than Kenny, I'm stoked.
Yeah, there were some pretty big upsets along the way.
Yeah. On the Zeet Mania, when the highest one right now is a 3-way tie at 79. But I mean, I'm tied with I'm tied at 50th place with probably fucking 400 people. So we're all gonna get 2 Zeets at the end of the day. Out of this. Yeah. I'm at 150 and I'm still there with someone with same score as 73.
Yeah, my big downfall was obviously taking University of Houston and all of my brackets to, either make it to the championship or the Final Four.
I could have told you that for fucking day one. Why would you take U of H?
Because we were in the championship game last year.
Yeah, but that was last year, bro.
Yeah. Well, don't talk to me about sports, bro.
Well, I'm beating you at fucking Abstract Mania, so kiss my ass. How about that?
I'm sorry, did you say that you're still on Abstract?
Yes, bro. I am still on Abstract, Pete. Okay, shit. You actually still have an ordinal PFP.
Anyways, Jesus, I just want
to. Yeah, well, he doesn't have anywhere to sell it now. So of course he has it forever now.
Hey,
Pete, about the Jack Dorsey thing.
Yeah,
I sent the text, because
Jack. Yeah, Jack went mountain climbing, and
I mean, let's just say I know.
Are you the power top in that situation, or the bottom?
Yes, the bottom for Jack. Bottom all day.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just going to be hey, sign up for our new thing, and here's $300 in Bitcoin.
Okay.
Yeah, but Jesus, guess what?
You get a multiplier because you have Bitcoin Puppet.
Yes, it's not gonna. You're not gonna be able. It's not gonna be the Bitcoin you think it is. It's gonna be hard Bitcoin, but you're not gonna be able to send it to an X first. It's not gonna. They're not gonna let you take off exchange for a couple months.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. Go get a
so
few $100.
Is it actually free money if you? And what's interesting to me about it being Jack too, who's a very what the hell do we call it? Self-sovereign. Oh my God, what do we call the fucking holding your own crypto? Why am I having a fucking
self-custody?
Self-custody, yeah. Jack, who's very pro self-custody, is doing this thing with an exchange. I don't know how I feel about it. I also think he's Satoshi.
It's almost like anybody can be made a hypocrite for the right amount of pocket greasing.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. He's overwhelmingly wealthy. I don't think he needs any more money.
He doesn't. So, I mean, maybe he's just Satoshi.
I'll tell you what, you don't become overwhelmingly wealthy with the idea of I'm going to hit a point where I don't need any more money.
I guess that's what I'm doing wrong, because I have the number 5 million in my head and I'm done for life.
Yeah, I promise when you hit 4.5 million, buddy, you're gonna fucking move the goalposts.
Yeah, probably.
Pete, what do you got planned on this wonderful Easter weekend?
Dude, I was at the Rock Gym this morning. I fucked my knee up, man. Walking up the stairs to my apartment hurts like a bitch, right? Oh, there's a huge bump on my knee. I just looked. What do I have planned for this fake holiday? Nothing.
Hold on now.
Reincarnation.
Oh, hey, hold on now. What makes it a fake holiday?
Millions and millions of Christians around the world.
I didn't paint these eggs.
I think the idea of reincarnation is the antithesis of believing in God. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm all for Christianity and Catholicism, no problem. It's just this one day where I'm like, it doesn't make sense, because reincarnation technically would go against everything that God stands for.
How do you make
I can explain because God explicitly in the Old Testament talks about how there's only one of us, and there's a savior, and that savior is God. And I don't necessarily believe this. I'm a godless man. However, I've read the Old Testament, and the Old Testament seems to be the truth in my opinion, and unbiased opinion, of course.
Well,
it verbatim. Go ahead, Kenny, please.
Real quick though. I mean, look, you got to take everything with a grain of salt. Did Moses actually split the Red Sea, bro?
No.
I mean, You know, so I mean, everything's fabricated to a certain.
Come on now, were you there? Were either one of you there?
What I think happened is Moses.
Pete, why is your emoji hand black?
Because I'm black. Moses was walking around, saw the bush. The bush was riddled with mushrooms and psilocybin, and he took a buttload of it. Saw all this wild, because dude, if you look at it, like in that part of the world, psilocybin is like there are weird plants where you can start hallucinating all throughout the northern horn of Africa and up into what is now Jerusalem. In Iraq, they have really weird bushes. In Syria, they have really weird bushes where people have been eating these things for millennia and getting really high off of them. And I think Moses did it, and then a bunch of old guys wrote a book, and that's that. Kenny, honestly, I think it should all burn. I think we all just need to die.
Whoa, bro. Let's chill here. No.
Okay, all right. What about this take? Ready? Kill all Hasidic Jews. Kill all jihadist extremists.
Oh my God.
Kill all Mormons and all evangelicals and anyone above the age of 65.
Do we have to kill them though? Do we have to be so violent? Couldn't we just
here's the thing about it.
Couldn't we dedicate like a certain landmass to the more extreme people?
Maybe people don't.
Maybe we don't have to exterminate them. Maybe genocide isn't the answer. You know? We could dial it back just a little bit.
Maybe.
Colonize Mars with them, bro.
The only way to actually redistribute the property and the wealth in this country is for them to die off. Because what's happening is, if you look at the S&P 500, a lot of those companies were established within the last 40 years or so. Every single boomer had the opportunity to get into those IPOs. And when they established their 401ks with heavy positions in the S&P and watching the S&P move the way it has, as these boomers start using their 401ks and their Social Security, their brokerages are dumping those assets on our dome pieces. If you Google this, boomers hold 61% of all assets across the globe. And in America, they hold 65% of all residential property. So if we say, hey, we're taking your houses, we're taking your money, it will redistribute wealth, capital, and assets to an extent that can save us all. Because I'm looking to buy.
Could just wait till they die. Right?
I'm looking to buy right now, and I'm getting.
I mean, I'm just saying, it doesn't exactly, these stats, like out of with no context, it's like, oh my God, the boomers own all the shit. But then it's also like, yeah, no shit. They've had time to accumulate wealth and buy assets. A fucking 18-year-old has not had time to.
Amounting it to time isn't fair, because if we're amounting it to time, and life isn't fair, right? So I'm just sitting up here bitching, but amounting it to time isn't fair, because by the time my parents were 32 years old, they already had 2 kids and a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment on the Upper West Side.
Right. No, I agree.
$450 a month.
I agree. I 100% agree. Well, hold on now, because this is the thing that you do. You talk real fast and make 9 points, so I get confused and I can't respond to the first one. I know what you guys do. You guys.
What do you mean by you guys?
You people. But look, I would just say that the problem with our ability the problem with our spending power per dollar is not on the boomers. It's on the government for literally fucking printing the value out of our money. It's not my grandparents' fault for owning a house that the U.S. government decided to print money ad nauseum and devalue and debase the currency and go away from the gold standard. Like,
I agree with you entirely, but it also has something to do with the hoarding tendencies of the boomer generation due to their parents having gone through the Great Depression and their parents instilling fear into said boomers. My dad grew up essentially homeless for the first 15 years of his life in Gramercy. He finally put himself through school, got a beautiful job, made, I don't know, probably 120 grand his whole life. It's not like he's overwhelmingly wealthy, but he worked hard his whole life. I have never seen that fucking guy spend a goddamn dollar. And I think most boomers are in that same train of thought, where it's constant fear and they're just hoarding and hoarding and hoarding assets.
No, I get what you're saying. And my dad's the same way. He's a fucking cheat. My dad makes easily 3-4 times as much money a year as I do. And like, if he and I both have a tool, he has like the Walmart shit version of it, and I have like the fucking fancy schmancy version of it. It is a tendency of the older generation to be very frugal. But look, man, that's up to them how they want to spend their money and what they want to own. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not for forcibly taking things from people. I am for holding the government accountable for the standards that they abandoned with our financial system. So I don't know. I think we'll both agree and disagree on the different sides of this argument.
Put them all in homes and call it a day. Give us the houses back, dude. They own 3 houses. Kyle, okay, these boomers.
Yeah, but dude, I want to own 3 houses.
My parents only own 1.
I want to, dude. I own my house now. I have a piece of land in El Salvador between me and my wife, and I want to build a house in like fucking Montana or something, and then rent this house out. And I should be allowed to do that. What the fuck's wrong with having 3 houses, dude?
No, I didn't say anything's wrong with having 3 houses. I'm saying the people who have the 3 houses only come from one very, very small frame of time. And you have to ask yourself why that one frame of time was allotted such privilege. You can amount it to the luck of the draw, but you can also hold, I guess the government and people accountable. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. And none of it makes fucking sense.
I get what you're saying. I just think we wouldn't be so fucked financially to even care what the boomers are doing if the spending power of the dollar hadn't been absolutely pillaged by our own
I think
government.
It's the spending of the dollar. I also think it's capitalism sadly running its course and it doing what it's inherently going to do, turning into what I like to call unchecked capitalism. And when you branch into unchecked capitalism, you allow oligarchies to basically run the middle class dry. That's what we're currently living in. We're currently living in a tech oligarchy, in my opinion. The middle class, dude, shoe shiners in the 60s and 70s were able to buy a beautiful home in Long Island, and they were making $45,000 a year. I have to make 8x that in order for me to get a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment.
Sounds like you need to move out of fucking New York.
Here's the thing about moving out of New York. I'm also looking in Jersey. I'm also looking in Long Island. I'm also looking in Connecticut. I'm also looking.
Nobody wants to live in Jersey.
I agree.
You can't afford to live in Connecticut.
Let me just finish. There are cheaper places in Connecticut, but the reality is, Jesus, is I should not and it's always interesting that people want to do this, because what you're doing when you say, well, you shouldn't live in New York, is you're giving more power to said oligarchy. You're giving more power to the people who already have tons of it. It shouldn't be move out of New York City, leave your family, leave your sick cousin, leave your job, leave your career that you spent 11 years working for, leave your clients just so I can buy a home. It shouldn't be like that, because that's inherently allowing the billionaires to keep billioning. Do you know what I mean? By saying, oh, well, you should just not live in New York, it's too expensive there. This is merely excusing their behavior and putting their greed onto me. And it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense to do that, because those same people are also fucking you. They're fucking your daughter, and they're fucking whoever it is in your life. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I should phrase that a little bit. I'm sorry.
Whoa, dude.
By that I mean like your daughter, 401k. It's annihilated. Right?
No, we knew what you meant. It was just jarring to hear. That's all.
I agree.
We knew what you meant.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well,
look, I get it, dude, but you know what? There's expensive neighborhoods everywhere, right? I don't know. I guess I kind of agree with what you're saying, but also, in my town, there's, the hillbilly side of the fucking road, and then there's the ski resort side of the road. I can't afford to live on the side of the road where the ski resort is, so I live on the other side of the road, But there's plenty of very affordable housing here in the Appalachian Mountains whenever you're ready to come out to the country there, Peter.
Yeah, man. No, I'm not going out to the country. If what's happening is I'm buying in New York, and then I also want to own in New Hampshire. New Hampshire is, like, in my opinion.
Whoa, Pete. What do you mean you want to own multiple homes? What do you mean?
Sounds
like you're about to become part of the problem, brother.
Sounds
like you've adopted the boomer mentality despite being here today rallying against it.
Well, you're somewhat correct. But I was talking to somebody about it yesterday, and I was saying to myself that, like, people put this emphasis on Texas to be the purity of American culture, and like, this is America and the wild look. Dude, I would put my life on it. Okay, and Texas is very American. Let me obviously be very clear. Like, West Texas is really such a special place. But New Hampshire, bro, that slogan, live free or die, they are the epitome of that verbiage, in my opinion. New Hampshire motherfuckers born and raised up there are American as America gets. You have so many fundamental freedoms in that state that don't exist anywhere else, even in Texas. New Hampshire's crazy, and I urge everyone to look into it. There's no migrants, there's nothing, dude. It's awesome up there, man. It's like a hidden secret of America.
What's wrong with migrants, Pete? Are you saying we should strive for a homogenous culture and community? Is that what you're saying?
No, by no means. I think we should hold people accountable to assimilate them. I think that's what we need to do. Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to get him. I tried to get him, but he fucking Neo in the Matrix that
Let's
one.
say hello to Musty, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Hey, P, the house down my block went up for sale just yesterday. You can be my neighbor, dude. We can like cook dinner together and shit, dude. Right there on good old Long Island. 560K.
Yeah, nah, dude. I just I'm not living in Long Island, bro. I can't do it. I can't. As much as I want to be your neighbor, Musty, I can't. We can do gay shit all day. Like I can't.
Facts. That's what I'm saying, dog. You can have a backyard and shit.
I got family in Hop Hog. Is that my?
I grew up in Hop Hog. Yeah, my kids go to school in Hop Hog, actually. Yeah.
Kenny, where do you not have family
at? Bro, I got family everywhere. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know.
You got family in New York?
Yeah, in Hop Hog.
No, New York City. That's not New York.
Your family's rich if they live in Hop Hog, by the way. Minimum home price in Hop Hog is fucking $750K for a shit box.
Yeah. And they got some property up in Maine, too. Pete.
Can you adopt me?
Oh, for real? Dude, I've been trying to go to Maine for like a while. I need to get that trip done. I want to go up there and do the Mount Katahdin thing. I believe the Appalachian Trail's northernmost point is the peak of Mount Katahdin, if I'm not mistaken. I've always wanted to get up there and just like take a look around. Yeah, East Coasters, man. As a motherfucker that spends a lot of time in the Appalachian Mountains, it'd be cool to go see that.
It's pretty. Been up there many a time. Yeah, they have good food. Pretty decent food. Not a chowder guy, but yeah, they got good food. All right. Well, oh yeah, we got a real estate report from Musty. Musty, what else is cracking with you? Everything good?
Yeah, man. Just trying to figure out how to get this money. You know what I'm saying, boy? Oh, man.
Well, according to Pete, all you need to do is murder your grandparents.
Now,
and
Pete's
take
always
it
tripping with this shit, bro. Pete's a baller. I'm sure his girl makes a bunch of money. He just likes to complain because he wants to live in New York City. That's the problem. And New York City is very expensive. He just doesn't want to live in New York City.
New York City wasn't always very expensive.
I know it wasn't, but now it is. Like, I got a buddy who lives in Brooklyn, like by Park Slope or whatever, Pete. I don't know, like, what the average cost is over there, but yeah, he's like a little bit older than us.
1.3 or so. That's where I'm looking.
Yeah, so he bought
a
an
New York
apartment.
City citizen, Pete. Give me an update on Mamdani. How's he doing over there?
I don't even notice. I don't notice anything except there's less potholes, which I'm kind of stoked about.
Did you make any? Did you make any money shoveling snow this winter, Pete?
No, but I do that on my own all the time where I walk. Yeah, that's a long story. I don't need to talk about that because everyone's just going to make fun of me. But it's a very easy way to make $3,000 in New York City is to just walk around wealthy neighborhoods when it snows and ring people's doorbells and tell them to shovel their stoop for $80. And they Venmo you because they're not even in town. So you go up to the Ring doorbell cams and they answer and they're like, sure, please, because they can get sued if their sidewalk stays unclear. Dude, it's the easiest way to make money. I love a good snow day in New York. I print bands, bro. Bands.
Let's go.
To make her dance, bro. Bands make her dance. No, I'm not a baller, man. I do okay. But I don't do anywhere near as well as you probably think I do. I've been able to take my very, very, very small savings that was essentially non-existent and turn it into something very real in the last 4 years. Here, yes, but my salary-wise and what I make as a freelancer, like, no, I'm not a millionaire.
No, I know it's crazy out there, man. Like my buddy, he pays like, dude, my mortgage is $2,300 here in New York, right? I got lucky buying around COVID time, but he lives in an apartment, right, the same size as my house, and pays $5,000 a month, right, or a little bit more than that. But I know you guys in New York City, you guys have like that's maintenance fees included. People come and get your laundry for you and all this other bullshit.
Musty, I'm looking at 1.2, 1.3, and after I pay that, which we're like not even while I have a mortgage, I'm looking at 2 to 3 bands a month anywhere in the 5, damn near anywhere except like overwhelmingly South Brooklyn or way East Queens or the Bronx, which I'm just not living in. You're looking at 2 to 3 bands a month just in maintenance fees. So people can come take my garbage out, even though I want to take my own garbage out. I'm not allowed to. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad. And trust me, I've been looking at cribs in North Conway. But dude, the idea.
It's so funny because for as bad as it sounds like you want to live in New York, it also sounds like you fucking hate living in New York. It's like the most masochistic fucking relationship I've ever heard.
If I leave, dude, any bit of success I've had with my career is gone. And I really like what I do. So it's like, maybe I wait till I'm 50 to leave. And I've left 4 times. I've literally lived in other places 3 times.
Did you see that, Kyle?
I saw you get the Blinko. Let's see how you do
did,
now.
but did you see see that last ball?
I got to go anyway, guys. Love you all.
See you, Pete. Good luck with the house.
Pete, dude, I miss you.
Pete,
I haven't heard your voice
Pete,
on this space in a while. I know I give you a lot of shit, but buddy, I always enjoy talking to you.
Yeah, amen, brother.
Pete, take all your investments, sell your Bitcoin shit, go put it in Blinko, hit a Blinko at the max bet, and you'll be good. But no, seriously though, it was good to hear your voice though. We hadn't heard from you. And
yeah, it's been a little bit.
This was pretty laid back.
Busy. I've been busy.
This was pretty late, bro. Yeah, but
he only tried to convince me my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was a LARP a handful of times today, as opposed to the usual ad nauseum. So that's pretty good.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll run this out, and then we're gonna
love you, Pete.
See you, bro. Bro, that one ball, Kyle, was at the middle of the screen and literally fucking bounced over, hit one of the top ones, and then dropped into the S at the very end. I just needed to get to 64, and then we're
because Scotty's watching your stream. He clicked and dragged it right over there.
No. But let's see where we get to. Kenny, what do you got going on this weekend? Oh, I made it to the 8. We got to make it past the 8 here.
Sister's birthday today, so gonna hang out with her. Then we got the Easter Sunday. So yeah, just family shit.
Nice. Sorry, I am hoping we get a max win here on Blinko.
Yeah, this is getting pretty epic here. By the time you're up to the 8x,
I know I'm not getting the 16. Fuck me running.
Still pretty good.
That's still like $25-30 though. Not bad.
Still pretty good.
That was the third pull. I think it's like 23.
My dog is freaking out. We got to get out of here.
Yeah, no, I know. I got to go get my daughter packed up and get going as well. Guys, make sure if you are, whether you're a Bearish holder or not, you're a fan of Reality Check, get signed up on Blinko. We're going to be adding more prizes to the monthly prize pool for users of the Reality Check referral code. I just won $23. We'll see if I give it back or not by the time I get back in here to the computer. But a lot of cool stuff going to be coming through the Blinko leaderboard for Reality Check. And yeah, other than that, everybody have a safe and happy Easter weekend. Kyle, are we doing a space tomorrow?
Oh my.
I mean, I'm not doing shit all weekend. So
Saturday, probably. I'm down.
I have zero Easter plans. So
yeah, the only thing I got plans tomorrow night. I'm going to. By the way, I'm not religious. I was just kind of LARPing with Pete, but I am going to church tomorrow night. My wife is very Catholic, so we'll be going to Catholic church with my parents and my wife, and then doing Easter with my sister and her husband on Sunday. But during the day tomorrow, I ain't got shit going on. So yeah, let's run it.
All right, praise Jesus. Cool. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. If we don't see you tomorrow, then we will see you on Monday. Cool. Peace.
Yeah, bye, everybody.
All righty. Should I run another Blinko here? Let me see what I'm gonna do here. What is going on? Did the stream go down? Oh, what is happening there, yo? Like, my whole abstract stream froze. I think I'm gonna do some more Blinko. Let's start this up. Yeah, I was. Like, my whole screen was frozen. Let me see if we can unmute this. I don't even know if Kyle's still. We're still gonna do it. See what we can get. I always wait till the rabbit like goes down. So I just hold this, and I don't know why, but I rate of it. Boom. Something like I'm superstitious. Oh, motherfucker! Let's see if we can pop another Blinko here pretty quick. We're only doing $2 bets. And I try and wait for the rabbit. There we go. Come on. Light it up. No. Son of a bitch. I know so many more people have so much more honey. I'm like so far down on the leaderboard. Oh, this could be one. I like it when they're kind of bunched together because I feel like I'm gonna win. I don't want to give all that back though. It's 23 bucks. I want to stack on top of them. Come on, give me the Blinko. They're all too far left. Oh shit. They talked about today adding more modes. I don't know if we're gonna see like chaos mode. That's what I want to see. Or like an automatic respin. They start adding more like balls, like a tornado or something here that catches the balls, puts them back into play. All right, we're gonna do a few more. Then I'm gonna end it because I do have to get my daughter ready to go to her mom. All right, here we go. Come on, send it. Come on, fucking hell. All right, last one. Let's see. This looks like it's going to be a Blinko. We're going. Send it. No, don't go to the right, bro. Oh, are you kidding me? Giving it all back. Need the Blinko bearish gods to smile down on me here. Spit it out, bro. One far right is all we need. Give me the B. Boom! Blinko! Boom! Blinko! All right, we got to get up to the 64 yet. Let's go. Oh, we need 2 X's. Come on. All right, 1.34 multiplier. That wasn't very good. I like it when it's over at like a 2, right here on the left. I like it when it's like 1.5, 1.6. We need a big fucking cook here. Come on. Nope. 2X. Oh, we're not even going past the 4, bro. No. It was like fucking 12 bucks. 10.90. God damn it. All right. Well, not bad. 5X on it. We're back where we were. Akin honey. Make sure you use the reality check Blinko referral code. It's down in the bottom right. See it, blinko.gg for the reality check referral. Other than that, me and Kyle will be back tomorrow. Everybody have a good day. Peace.